Hello, 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 gamers. How is everybody tonight? It's your boy, Salty Scarab. And I hope everybody's here having a grand old fucking time tonight. How is everybody? I'm getting everything sorted, booting up the game and such. And thank you all, guys, for showing up early for tonight's community night. So let's go mute up this loud as hell soundtrack of my beloved game. But how is everybody doing? Let's swap on over to the browser scene and let's get myself a little bit bigger here. Hi. And tonight, for those who are joining us, we are going to be spinning the wheel to dictate what factions will be in tonight's faction war event. So if I do this, hello! So, how this will work is I will be spinning the wheel and that will be dictating what faction will be picked first. And then I will host the lobby and it'll be a first come, first serve situation, right? I'll host the lobby. Everybody who's participating tonight can join us and I will be casting tonight's games. All good. Day 2 of 3 getting forklift certified. Jeff, you're going to be so unbelievably hot once you get forklift certified. Men will want to be you, women will be begging to be with you, and Tyranids all around will want to eat you, dude. It's going to be sick. So, many are saying this. Dude, I hope you don't get any delusions of grandeur, Jeff. They'll be awesome. So, without a further ado, with keeping you guys waiting for a bit, let's start tonight's event. And let's spin that wheel. Let's see what we get today. So the first faction of tonight's event will be Tyranids. So for all those Tyranid players, I hope you guys are happy. So that will be the first faction to be picked. So let's keep them for now. And let's spin again for the second. If we get Tyranids, we'll just basically respin it. And the second faction will be Ordo Malleus. Do watch you. You're in a 25 stream watch you. That's awesome. Hello, Mendicant. The fake spell it right. That's awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, for the first matchup, we have Ordo Malleus versus Tyranids. So, I'm now going to be transitioning to the game, and let's host the game. So it's going to be commute. So it's going to be faction war. And the lobby is up for you gamers that are gaming already. Now I'm opening up the slots. All right, some people are already joining us. Let's actually capture the damn game so you guys can see what we're playing. And it is Dawn of War 2. Oh, whoa, my wheel. So true, Enos. So true. You can spin my wheel. Dude, Dragoon, I will absolutely spin your wheel so hard that it'll fall off its rocker. So, the lobby is up, everybody. And why can't I hear the game? The game is, like, so low. Or is that my headphones? No, it was my headphones. Oh, God, it's so unbelievably loud. Events a goon hold. We also, can you guys hear the game right now or no? I can boost it up for you guys a little bit more. We can? All right, awesome. All right, so we have Ordo Malleus here in the red team. Any Tyranid players want to join us tonight? If not, I'll also join and play. You're deaf, apparently? That's awesome. Getting a drink of water here. But how is everybody's night going? How is everybody's night going? We might be able to just start with a 2v2, just so that way we can get a couple players in. So let's do Tharsis Forge. Could be a fun 2v2. Yeah, it's a classic 2v2. I'm over here and fuck it. You know, I'll play some freaking Tyranids. I know that the good old Hive Tyrant is the best, but tired horde days, so I do workout to power through. Absolutely. Becca's also on a 25 stream streak. That's awesome. Tolerable listen done up to with it would make it better. Well, what the heck, dude? Join our lobby then if you guys want a game. You love your bug hubby? Me too. We need one more player to get the first match of tonight going. I've never personally played Tyranids, but we're doing it live. We are doing it live. Evening Sky. Hello, Biospin. Hope you're having a lovely evening. I just don't play Nids or Ordo Malleus. Me neither, bro, but I'm here, you know? Hopefully, I've learned so much through osmosis I can figure this out. Somebody please break down the the freaking... Dude, we're literally... Where is Swan? We need Swan to come here for Tyranids, dude. Oh, actually, I have the window open. Let me close this. Hello. All right, I had the window open. That was cringe. My fucking outsiders will all know that I'm a stinky whittled Twitch streamer now. Just consume my old one eye, then you will learn through direct osmosis, dude. Literally. All right, Rebel here. Shuffle teams. By the way, oh my god, that's Ine. Yeah, Ine. Yeah, Ine. Jeff, please play Tyranids. I'll play with Ina and Sandbag. Yeah, I think that's totally right. You're so right, Rebel. You're worse than a Twitch streamer. You're a VTuber. Me too. All right, time to Sandbag here with Ina. And TBH, let's go. Let's just go order Brother Captain, you know? All right. I am Sandbag. Let's go. Fuck yeah. All right, standard, random, 500. And let's, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the first match on the roll. Don't let your memes be dreams. All right. Quickly, what's the build? What's the build order? I know I go immediately strike squad, and then I kind of like watch what my opponent is doing, and then I get interceptors or purgation squad, depending. Against Tyranids, I'd say purgation squad, right? I think purgation squad's kind of mandatory here. I don't know. Hopefully Jeff and Rebel aren't hearing me, and they can plan their action here. All right, so first order of business, let's get a strike squad going, and let's move up. Let's send the stormtroopers over there. Let's send the Brother Captain over there immediately, and send these guys over here as well. Good luck, have fun. Scream on Brother Captain for more speed. True. Oh, dude, I love his scream. For more speed, that'll get these guys fucking schmoovin'. The Venisco range, I feel they should, like, interceptors would be great. Yeah, they just spam Termagants. That might be the way, right? Actually, no, you guys capture that. The captain's gonna be capturing that. Purgation squad, yeah, and then just upgrade that power node. And we're gonna be getting the contested power node, probably even the contested objective here. Yeah, let's get that and get that, Brother Captain. No, he's over there. Yeah, the Hive Tyrant's over there. I see that. Let's move these guys over here to try to contest, maybe? I gotta defend this with the Brother Captain. Oh, let's move over here. These guys are moving out. Let's move over there. Once we get that victory point, Purgation Squad is 30. Okay, we're gonna get the victory point here. We do get the victory point. Let's get in the cover. Oh, he's power bashing us, actually. So let's go jump in there. He's inside of the building. You guys just keep feasting these guys. Ooh, oh, I'm taking so much damage there. I think I'm doing fine over there. Let's do some DPS there in the Hormigons a little bit. And then I might have to retreat this relatively soon. Okay, these guys retreated. Yeah, you guys get out. Brother Captain, just keep bleeding models there. Oh, please get a little bit of a speed bump. All right, I almost lost those guys, but let's get a Purgation Squad immediately. Stormtroopers, you guys move up here, start DPSing there. Hello, please, please. Okay, they didn't want to... I don't have line of sight. That was the problem. Okay, Purgation Squad's coming out. Strike Squad needs to start healing. I fucking got ass blasted there. And let's get that soon. Let's not get the generators now because I'll be taking tons of damage. But what is chat? Focus Hormus first? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, actually, you're totally right. I gotta focus the Hormigons first because they do take a lot of DPS on me. Okay. Perch soul. Okay, gotcha. They pop the movement seal, and let's get a bunch of generators there for everybody. And so far, we're doing really good at victory points. Okay, Hyperion forced to retreat. Let's get this. Oh, can't afford it. Stormtroopers, let's go capture that. Brother Captain, let's go capture this. And immediately, because he retreated, we can probably get a cheeky little power bash there with the Purgation Squad. Ooh, is that warriors? Ooh, somebody got warriors.
One of our allies has secured a requisition point.
Get it.
It is ours now.
Oh, no, let's just get out of there. Let's get out of there. Oh, we double here? Gotcha. Oh. And then I do know that the Unending Purge is really good in the Brother Captain, so we're going to get that. We're going to focus these guys. Well, the Stormtroopers get that. Okay, I'm going to be shutting them down. You guys move up over here. Yeah, just keep tagging them, forcing the retreat.
Flamers ready.
Flamers ready. Yeah, then you guys move up. We're doing good.
Disadvantage. Onwards. Onward.
Yeah, you actually retreat because I think these guys can easily kill that. Yep, we got that. Let's move back. Nice. Let's upgrade that for Enoch. I think he got power bash. I think that was the problem. And you move over here. What is chat saying? Get tier 1 Brother Captain armor. Gotcha. I will focus that. Thank you so much. Hey, he just gives Halo. Oh, gotcha. I'll do that. A little cheeky little smite there. If I can, they'll be ginormous. Oh, yeah, that's ginormous. Ooh, these are Termagons. Ooh, Rebel. Caught you whacking. Please kill that guy. 2 health. Okay, we gotta wipe there. That was huge. That's huge. That I think he can stabilize here. Yeah, he's being 100% stabilized. I gotta rotate back to my thing, and then let's get armor. Yeah, Aegis. That'll be ginormous. And then we should probably save for tier 2. Halberd tier 2 has 0 abilities. Okay, Omulus chilling out to the bedroom door, keeping an eye on me. Aw, little guy. Can we get this? Yes. Actually, no. We should probably just save up for tier 2 instead of being a random sergeant. We can upgrade that. Thank you so much for the green book. And let's push this back. You guys get over there. You guys get over here. You guys get over here. You guys get over here. And let's push this up.
One of our allies has secured a requisition.
Okay, we can do it a power bash because it seems like they're both fighting here. Yeah, they're both fighting here. So immediately gonna do a power bash.
Support installation deployed. On the path. Speak.
Okay, and we're gonna be destroying that. Yeah, this power bash is ginormous for us.
Send your message.
And then we're almost gonna be getting tier 2. Yeah, we're gaming. We're fucking gaming, guys. Dude, Enocro's just holding down the fort over there. I believe in him. Listen, this is gonna be so worth it. We're gonna get screaming here. We're gonna purge the soul on those guys. And we're gonna be doming those guys. Ooh, he wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's a huge wipe for us. That's ginormous. And you guys capture that move over here. And then we're gonna be going tier 2. Ginormous. Smart. Thank you. Okay, we got that. And let's move out. No, let's just retreat. Let's not get cut out here. Alien fiends. I probably could have actually fought that, not gonna lie. And for he doesn't have anything anti-tank, but I'm kind of worried to do that.
For the one of our allies has secured
I might be able. Nah, you retreat. You guys are. I hopefully didn't kill myself. I'm at full health. Obviously, these guys shouldn't wipe me, right? Hopefully, I shouldn't get wiped. Okay, awesome. Okay, we're at full health. We're gonna move back to the middle. And then tier 2, Venom Cannon High Titan has fire on the move. Gotcha. So what should I get tier 2? Should I get a Rhino? I feel like a good old Rhino would be nice. Purge a soul there. Nice, to slow them a little bit. Where's my strike squad? Oh, strike squad in the fucking middle of the fucking bite. They're in the other side of the goddamn map.
We shall carry the light of our faith.
Okay, let's move up there.
No peace on our path.
Okay, we push them back a little bit.
Our enemies are capturing a victory point.
Onward.
Let's block together. Let's block. You block that. You guys focus that. You guys do that. You guys do that. Stormtroopers, careful there. Oi, oi, keep suppressing them. Keep suppressing them. You do some stuff there. Nice, nice. Okay, brother captain, you come back here. Dude, the strike squad's doing sensational DPS. Oh, brother captain, get away there. Okay, you guys turn around. Let's focus this guy. You guys. Oh, I just. Can I perk soul this guy? I'm gonna retreat them so they don't take that much DPS. You guys go capture that. These guys should win that. Give them a little bit of energy there. I love that these guys can give the brother captain a bunch of energy so he keeps his shield up, so that's ginormous. You disable your shield. Strike squad, you go capture that. You move up and secure this. And tier 2, let's get a fucking dreadnought. Why not? Always hope a Vencom can hit it. Blue flame is the coolest. Dude, blue flame is the fucking coolest flame, guys. So tier 2, should I just get Damon Hunter? I feel like that's pretty good. Okay, you guys need to heal.
Our warriors have been reinforced.
Okay, looks like the Tyranids are moving up here.
The Emperor likes my
Okay, he's probably pinging that.
I am on the way.
Let's move that over there. You move over there. Once these guys finish capturing that, yeah, they can't really do much. You guys move all the way over there. And the Dreadnought will be coming out shortly. Once you guys finish that, we'll move up here. Let's start DPSing there. I suggested you the Halberd. Didn't people say the Halberd sucked though? I thought that's what you said. Okay, you move up. Should we get the plasma cannon on this guy? Where should we get on the Dreddy?
I will lead the cleansing.
Okay, we're continuing the power bash here. Brother Captain solos this? Alright, gotcha.
Allied infantry has been destroyed. Our enemies
Get a grenade there. You purge soul over there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, Hive Crown's gonna be focusing that. Brother Captain needs to be focusing. These guys need to be focusing that, but the Dreadnought is there. Okay, Strike Squad kind of owning, not gonna lie. Strike Squad getting very low. I'm gonna retreat them a little bit here. Okay. I think a plasma drill would be good, right? Oh, brother captain, get out of there. Fuck it, I'm gonna get a plasma cannon, because why not? And then we might just be able to bum rush tier 3, get some paladins and stuff. I mean, the librarian would be nice, but now let's just save up for that. Okay, you guys try to decap that. Purgation squad, you gonna just chill there, not gonna lie. Move back. Move back. Oh, that's a massive retreat situation here.
One of our own has died in service to the Emperor.
You guys move up there. You guys fucking retreat. Where's my brother captain? Brother captain's all the way back here. Does he have crushing claws on that? Probably. Oh, GG, let's go! Let's fucking go, dude. That's my first ever win as Tyranids. Let's fucking go, guys. I'm not Tyranids, what the fuck? As Ordo Malleus. That was kind of fun. Oh, let's fucking go.
Oh, whip these grunts.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Time to make the Emperor proud.
Time to make the Emperor proud. Dude, I still got it. I've been learning just by watching. I still fucking got it. That's awesome. Well, please, Gary. Thank you so much, Sebastian. Whoa! All right, so let's get the next game on the row. So let's swap on over to a really cool thing, and let's spin that wheel for game 2. All right, what are we gonna get? Eldar. All right, so our first faction is Eldar, ladies and gentlemen, and let's see who we're gonna be facing.
Humans aren't born out of laying around on their asses.
No, we just saw Ordo Malleus. Let's do another one. Let's do another. We just saw Ordo Malleus. Let's do another spin.
We're powerful and we're beautiful and we're ready to build the next level of civilization in God's plan.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we have Eldar versus Imperial Guard. Quirked up Scarab goaded with the Necron Orbs, busting it out heretical style. That is the best thing I've ever fucking read today. That's awesome, Fiery. Thank you for that. So we have our factions, Eldar versus Imperial Guard for tonight. So let's host Faction War for tonight's second game. And let's see who wants to join. It's first come, first serve. We got Jeff here. Golgotha kind of sucks. Let's do... Is Desert Showdown a bad mat? I imagine it is. That's a good Ashes of Typhon, Argus, Desert Gate. Let's go good old Desert Gate. How's it going, dear streamer? Haven't seen you in a while. Swan Knight, yes, correct. I haven't seen you either, friend. I'm doing lovely. The YouTube video, Swan, that I worked so hard on has done phenomenal numbers. We're on our way to 10,000 views very soon in the next couple of days. So I'm fucking excited for that. And other than that, we don't know. We've been having a grand old time, you know, having fun, just chilling, planning the events. We have a bricked up week here with a bunch of events. So if you haven't heard, Saturday's event is a faction war, a organized faction war. So we're advancing our 3v3 format that we've been working on, and hopefully, you know, hopefully it'll be successful Saturday. Any other Imperial Guard players want to join us? Because if not, I'll fucking throw it. You know what? I want to play tonight. If nobody else wants to play the Imperial Guard, I'll join it. You know, I'll do it. Taking a workout break, so I'll play IG. Awesome. Ooh, Jefferson. Not Jeff. Yeah, that's Enoch. Kuro joined us. Let's go. Both of my Oshis on IG. There's no way. That's awesome, Dan Order. I think I'm competent in Imperial Guard. Guess who I am? Chaos Marine. Is that Fiery? Is that Fiery? I never know. Romao. Duh. Oh, Dragoon's there actually, so we can swap this. So give Dragoon a spot. Or you can move over there. Dragoon. There we go. Dragoon has joined, and looks like we're actually going to be casting this one tonight. We have the dreaded, the powerful Imperial Guard versus the fearful. And Smile on the Void says there's some IG rework on the way, right? Yes, Smile on the Void. One of the main devs for the Elite Mod team, Grant, is working on a massive Imperial Guard rework. So currently the dev priority is to finish up the Tau, and once that is all right and true, we will then be going whole hog on the Imperial Guard. You can make Fiery stronger, faster, smarter if you just call him a femboy. Just keep it a secret. Okay, gotcha. I'll never tell Fiery that he's a femboy. Never. I'll never say live in front of a bunch of people that Fiery Marine is a femboy. I promise you that. Oh, that's awesome. Scarab has Ine permissions to call me furry rather than fiery. Anyhow, let's go. What is his workout? Nothing but squats. I mean, you know what, Jeff? If you can't get forklift certified, the next hot thing you can do is work on squats, I'd say. He bench presses craft worlds, dude. He bench presses craft worlds. He has his low carb diet of soul of Eldar soul gems every morning, you know? And then he brushes his teeth with the Eldar Wraithbone. He has our Eldar Wraithbone toothbrush for that. So true, Scarab, yeah. Fiery, quit typing in chat and ready up, buddy. Sebastian, are we ready? See, the femboy bait worked like a charm. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Grimdark Future, before we begin, we can't get the game going without a little bit of gambling. A little bit of gambling. Who wins? Team IG versus Eldar. And ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up, so get to gambling right now with your channel points as we now move on to the start of the game. Ah, that's some good old water. Hydration. Good old Fortuna Sanctum. I think this is like the bigger version of the smaller, of like the 1v1, I believe. Like way bigger. I'm not sure if this is a good map or not. I just kind of randomly picked it. So, you know, it's made by Swift. So hopefully, you know, hopefully it's a good one. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Grimdark Future, welcome to our 3v3 cast of tonight. Down here in the red team, we see Darn Dragoon leading his forces with the Inquisitor alongside Chaos Marine here, aka Fiery, on the Lord Commissar, and Inakura again on the Inquisitor. For blue team, we have the dreaded Eldar with the Farseer leading the charge, Magnificent Jefferson, he's no longer dreaded, and Sebastian Manethel on the Warlock. So let's see, IG versus Eldar, I feel like they're both glass cannons, right? I have to retexture that chainsword I've posted recently with Zhao, with our recommendations. Am I watching a bunch of texture tutorials? So Smiles, so what do you do for texturing? Because you mentioned that texturing takes a long time for you. Do you just do it natively in Blender? Do you not use Substance Painter or something like that? All right, Sentinel here doing a little bit DPS there. Sentinel's a little bit far forward without any support. The double Guardians here will absolutely melt it. So he needs to be very careful here, good old Inakura. Okay, we do see the Guardsmen moving up, but the Eldar are very entrenched here. Okay, nice DPS there in the Warlock. But on the other side, we do see a complete bum rush here of the Guard from Fire Marine, trying to DPS into the Eldar. Banshees are there. They will counter this mass Guardsman push, unless the Inquisitor... No, that's the Lord Commissar. Actually, the Lord Commissar does beat the Banshees straight in a fight, as well as the Inquisitor there. The Inquisitor could have dropped the Hammer of the Witches. We'll be dropping it on the Farseer instead. But look at that. The Guardian DPS here, especially with good old Jefferson coming in with the assist on the side. The Farseer retreat a little bit too early here. Guardians are being DPS'd here as well. Oh my god, the Inquisitor's getting melted by this mass armada of Eldar here from Jeff. Guardsman here about to be pushed back. Lord Commissar, uh-oh. Okay, Fiery Marine, I don't think he's forgotten about the Commissar, because he is popping the abilities. Here on the other side, ooh! Inakura almost losing his Sentinel there to Sebastian. Inquisitor does root everybody. What's Inakura's plan here? Dude, the Eldar, we're doing a little bit of a shit dig right there. Did you guys see that? Let's go. Okay. Nice DPS on these Guardians. These Guardians are about to drop. Oh no, they're going to be retreating through. But the knockback there on the Warlock saves these two Guardians. And Inquisitor, oh my god, this guy's just launching him. Sentinel trying to DPS into the Guardians, but the Inquisitor's going to be tagging them a little bit. Nice micro there from Sebastian. He needs to be very worried about the Inquisitor. Inquisitor will be bleeds another model there on the Guardians. But we do see a massive flank here from Jeff. Nice reaction time there from Inakura. If he was a second too late there, he would have lost the Sentinel. Down here on the left side, we do see a massive amount of triple Guardsmen and Catachants here from Darn Dragoon. Inquisitor trying to lead the charge. Dude, this is just... Oops, oh, Guardsmen. I fucking love this. Well, there's going to be a weapons team. Catachants need to immediately counter-engage that. They do have the grenade launcher to beat that, but they have to clear through it. Darn Dragoon being very brave with his men. Douche. Oh, they missed the grenade! Oh, no, that's awful. That is so painful. Over here, we do see... Ooh, Inquisitor about to be going down. RD Spotter's dropping a smoke there to support as the heavy turret, heavy bolter there pushes everybody back. Sebastian needs to be very careful. Sebastian has double rangers. They will be doing exceptional DPS versus the Sentinel. Look at that. That thing's already at half health, and the Warlock Smite punishing the Guardsman repair. But the flanking heavy bolter is going to be really pushing it here for Sebastian. Oh, and Sebastian just kills it. If he outright kills that with the Rangers, nice. Nice micro there from Sebastian. Inquisitor going to be stunning one of the Ranger units. RD Spider's going to be dropping an RD Strike on everybody there. Ooh, that was very painful for the Eldar, as well as with these Guardsmen positioning for Firing Marine, pushing all the Eldar back. A really good engagement there for Sebastian, but Inikura and Fiery will be able to push him back fully. Okay, Dragoon getting RD Spotters a little bit too late. As this weapons team there from FOV is going to be pushing back the forces of Dragoon. Captain Devils are there on the flanks. Yeah, everything's been landing up to now. I was rather clicking and trying out things without not knowing the theory. Oh, so Smile, usually what everybody does is they texture inside of Substance Painter, right? You can create smart materials and then rapidly apply that to everything. I really recommend looking up a tutorial of Substance Painter, because texturing everything inside of Blender is an absolute pain and not worth it. Oh, do we see a wipe here on the Catachans? Ooh, painful wipe there for Dragoon on the Catachans. FOB here kind of feasting. Poor Dragoon is being pushed back into his own base. Oh, those guards are getting very, very low. RD Spotter's also forced to retreat here, as FOV is going to be feasting. But on the other hand, on the other side, Fire Marine and friends are doing a massive push here, knocking out the forces of Jeff and Sebastian. Sebastian trying to hunt down the Sentinel. Does have Rangers. They are setting up. Do half health the Sentinel, but he's out of range already. Oh, double grenades, double grenades. Oh, those guardsmen don't see it. Oh, thank God those guardians were spread out, or else it would have been a nightmare situation. Weapons teams are shooting at each other. Farseer about to go down. Farseer very, very incredibly low. Jeff, retreat your Farseer. 40 health on that Farseer, dude. Very, very, very close. Classic triple RD Sparta in it build. Is that? What are we doing in it? I just realized this. That is not a classic triple RD Spotter. What are we doing in it? Dude, name a more iconic duo. Inakura and Cheese Builds, dude. It might be a charcuterie board and just bring a bunch of Gouda to the fucking game. Oh, double RD Spotters. I see the dream. I literally see the dream here with the triple RD Spotters. That's vile, dude.
We have an edge for
He
now.
was complaining about a company of heroes in space, yet he literally plays artillery incoming. Incoming! Okay, RD Spotter is going to be shutting down the weapons team immediately with the smoke bomb. Oh, these guards may get wiped here. Fire Marine about to lose their guardsman squad there. I was about to say. As Jefferson is crashing out to the RD Spotters. RD Spotters do get suppressed. Ooh, dude, the spam RD Spotters is so hot. It's so vile, dude. Tier 2 being researched first by the Eldar, ladies and gentlemen. Sentinel here might take a massive volley there from the Rangers. Ooh, Inikura does realize those guardsmen are very low, but the RD Spotters do their business there. Dude, they can't keep getting away with this, man. This is some utter bullshit. Ooh, Warlock getting very low. If that Commissar ambushes him, he would be dead. Okay, mass retreat here for the RD Spotter. Sentinel also being pushed back. Sebastian needs to really punish Ina here. As Jeff retakes the middle. Ooh, heavy bolter trying to set up. Farseer. Oh, God. Oh my God, the damage on that Farseer. Ladies and gentlemen, we do see assassination as the Lord Commissar. Question mark? Does the Lord Commissar not kill that Farseer? The Farseer leveled up and healed because of that. Wow. And did they lose the heavy bolter? They did lose the heavy bolter to the grenade. That's the fucking upset right there. Oh, grenade there on the retreat. Thanks, Adilla. Grenades missing, sadly. Very ambitious. I like to see it. Okay, Guardsman, Flamer Guardsman here doing really good DPS, but will be tagged there by the Banshees. RD Sparta's forced to retreat, and we do see the first unit of Wraithguard going to be hit the field for FOV. First tier 2 unit on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Spotter spam looks cool, not gonna lie. Those Sentinels is still a creature of sin. Dude, literally. The Sentinel is basically a 5th Chaos God in this game.
Sir, our advantage is slight.
Yep, 5 artillery spotters. I mean, I've never seen this. Dude, it's like you're fighting a raid boss. It's literally a raid boss. It's literally a raid boss, dude. That's awesome. Okay, FOV does have his Wraith Guard there, setting up his Rebway portals. Getting the Spirit Seer on his way as well. Tier 2 is now completed by almost every single player. Curious to see what the Imperial Guard will transition into. Wait,
Ever onward.
is that a GG? Did the Eldar just... They were gonna win. Why did they surrender? What? Sebastian dropped. What? You guys were so ahead. You guys had Wraith Guard out already. The IG couldn't do shit against Wraith Guard. Damn. Everybody dropped from my POV. Oh, did you disconnect, Sebastian? That's unfortunate. Just got my level 4 in IG. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, Inakura, that was vile. Utter savage. All right, so since that was a little bit of a too fast of a game, let's rehost that. Let's rehost that. Faction war. Let's rehost that. Let's do it all over again. Eldar and IG. Yeah, we didn't even get to the fun part. 3,000 hours. And you're level 4, Dragoon. That's awesome. Oh, that's the dream, Ine. I love to see it. That's awesome. Disgusting. Yeah, that's fucking vile, Ine. But you have to punish it though. It only works in 3-3s. All right, anybody else want to join in the Eldar sphere? Anybody willing here? FOV's back. Sebastian, you're gonna rejoin or no? Lobby is up. First come, first serve. Immobile double range doesn't like counter mobile units. Yeah, shocker. Oh, 505 is in the house tonight. Let's go. Sorry, Sebastian, a little bit too late. 505 has taken your spot, lady, sir. All right, once everybody readies up, we'll be moving forward. Sorry, Sebastian. I said first come, first serve, and 505 beat you to it. Once 505 readies up, we will continue to move on. Prediction refunds needed? Yes, thank you so much, Jefferson. So let's refund the predictions and restart this. And let's start another one. Who wins? IG versus Eldar. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Did Scarab see my cute Inquisitor portrait? I did not see your cute Inquisitor portrait in there. Get to gambling, you crazy gamblers. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the Grimdark Future, welcome to a rematch here between the Eldar and the dreadful Imperial Guard. As a Farseer leads the charge here for good old magnificent Jefferson. FOV on the Warp Spider clown skin here. And 505 on the Warlock. So we have an easy spread, 1, 2, 3 of every Eldar character versus Fire Marie on the Lord Commissar. Darn Dragoon there on his old Inquisitor. And this Inquisitor is Inakura. Do you have like a different face is what you're asking? Or is that a profile picture on Steam? I didn't see. So, okay, ladies and gentlemen. What's the, there you go. It was delete to reset the camera. Okay, here we do have 505 versus Ine. Okay, we do see 505 secure the early energy there. Very good place there, being aggressive. Guardians here doing DPS into the Sentinel. Good job, good focus fire there. 505 moving up the Banshees. Guardsman being contested. Ooh, that Sentinel's getting a little bit too low there. The Warlock needs to smite these Guardsmen for blobbing up there. Sentinel pulling the Banshees up. Banshees is taking cover. Nice. Doesn't want to get baited by the Sentinel. Warlock moving up. 1v1ing the Inquisitor. Inquisitor needs to be very careful here. But down in the middle, we do see a massive engagement. The Harlequins are engaging the Mordians here. Guardians taking a lot of DPS, though. They can't really repair the Sentinel. Sentinel moving up. The Sentinel should destroy all this cover. Yep, which he will. Nice micro there from Durndurgroon. Punishing the Guardians with the Sentinel. Warp Spider actually taking a lot of DPS. Needs to be very careful with that Warp Spider. As the IG now retake the middle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the Banshees are moving up. Inquisitors moving up here as well. Down at the bottom. Oh my god, what's going on? We do see a mass retreat here from Fiery. As Jefferson is bullying Fiery here. All the way back to his base. One of the generators better go down. Those Banshees just focus it. Yep, which they will. Or not? Okay, that was a misclick. They are focusing. Okay, Fiery does lose one of his generators. As good old Jeff is on the retreat there with his farce here. Okay, we do have the Imperial Guard here setting up. Banshee's going to be jumping on top of the Guardsman. Forced to retreat because of the stun. Weapon team is set up. Needs to... Oh, that Sentinel. Oh, Dragoon does not see the weapons team. It does see it now. Sentinel lost half of its health there. Luckily, it didn't take much damage there. Rangers could have actually taken it out. Warlock trying to DPS the good old Sentinel. And do we see... We do see a multi-laser turret. Really great positioning for it as well. Shuriken setting up there as well. We'll be able to suppress the Inquisitor a little bit. Yep, does suppress the Inquisitor. Rangers trying to take out Durndurgroon Sentinel as Fire Marine does push back Jeff with his Heavy Bolter. Okay, setup team's gonna be doing a lot of DPS there. Guardians need to be very careful. That's a lot of ranged firepower going into his face. Jeff is forced to retreat. Heavy Bolter could exchange fire there. Oh, we do see a wipe. Durndurgroon's Inquisitor does go down. 505 is very careful. Oh, that Sentinel is very, very low. 505 desperately wants to kill that Sentinel there. Ooh, Rangers moving up here in the flank. Sentinel's trying to get an angle attack here. Banshees are going to be jumping on top of the Catachan Devils there. As the Rangers attempt to do a flank angle, but that Sentinel will easily be able to get out of dodge there. Okay, they do spot the bomb. That bomb was actually a very spicy place there. Ooh, those Guardsmen are forced to retreat. That Sentinel needs to get out of there. The middle is going to be retaken there by Durndurgroon as the north is being collapsed on. And we see the dreaded... Oh, the Heavy Bolter's outranged by the setup team here, by the Shurikens. Oh, never mind. It starts returning fire. But the suppression... Oh, Arty Spotters will be shutting down that Shuriken cannon, allowing the Guardsmen to move up, which I don't think they will. Fiery needs to outtrade here with the Eldar. But down here, okay, it's a mass dive here for the victory point on the Imperial Guard. Oh, grenade, that's a beautiful grenade. Oh, Durndurgroon just lost his spotters there. That was a nasty grenade there from FOV. Extremely painful there for Durndurgroon. And the Sentinel rolls will be going down. Ooh, nice micro there from FOV with those grenades. That was painful. Over here on the other side, we do see Fire Ring pushing back the forces of the Eldar. Commissar taking a lot of DPS. Below half health now, needs to be very careful. Arty Sputters do decap, do smoke down. The grenades! Oh, the Arty Sputters! Oh, the Arty Sputters are down to like literally one model. Guardsmen taking grenades. Dude, the Eldar grenades have been vicious today. Okay, we do see the Lord Commissar being pushed back. A lot of upgrades on this Lord Commissar. I don't think the Banshees kill him. He's very low, though. Oh my god, the Banshees might be able to kill him. 5 health. Dude, the suppression from the Heavy Bolter. He was 5 health. He was 1 frame from dying. That was the luckiest suppression. Durndurgroon throwing his men into the meat grinder here in the middle as the Guardians do throw a point-blank grenade. Nice micro there. We'll only lose 1 model to the grenade. But these other Guardians do have another grenade. Dragoon needs to be very careful with these Guardsmen.
Let the 99th sword be honed and made ready for war.
Okay, Heavy Bolter is suppressing and sieging the generators there. Tier 2 being researched first by FOV. Blue team will be the first team. Hey, made it just in time. Hi, Princess. Don't worry, dude. This is just the second game that we've gone in. So you have plenty of time to join us. Multi-laser turret is going to be going down momentarily here. But the suppression from the Heavy Bolter. Fiery cannot afford to lose his Heavy Bolter. Meanwhile, we do see Durndurgroon push back the Rangers into the grenade. Nicely done there by the Catachan Devils. Orc Fighter X are trying to DPS there, the guardsmen.
The foe seeks to deprive us of a vital
And now
resource.
Darn Dragoon will retake the middle. These Captain Devils need to be very careful. Ooh, they actually managed to barely dodge that smite there. Red team securing tier 2 faster than blue team. Needs to be very cautious as the IG tier 2 is very dangerous transition. Okay, Guardians and setup team are going to be hunting down the forces of Minakura here. Inquisitor being forced to retreat. Warlock going to be jumping on top of those guardsmen. Immolator on the guardsmen there. Oh, that's a lot of DPS there. Inakura, you need to be very careful with those guardsmen. Oh, those are not ghosts. They're Catachant. Banshees barely make it out alive, but will the Catachants die? Oh, that's a lot of DPS. 30 health on the Catachant. The Warlock does chase after. Dude, that's crazy that the Catachant lives. Wow. And not enough energy to cast a smite there. Down on the bottom, we do see the forces of Fiery Marine yet again trying to fight Jeff. Better late than never. Literally. Dude, just range shot the and he kills it, dude, literally. Alright, these fighters are knocking over the weapons team. Nice focus fire there. Oh, that's an evil grenade. Luckily, they dodged it. Arty spotters are getting very low. Second grenade is also missed there from Jeff. Guardians taking a lot of DPS on the retreat. Jeff should not pick that fight there. Darn Dragoon trying to defend his home objective, knocking back the Rangers. As FOV does indeed have triple Rangers, guys. Ooh, nice grenade on the retreat path there, but does not take any models. Towel Patch, this is the Towel Patch, Princess. I'm ride or die for the Towel Patch. Okay, Inquisitor is going to be pushing up. Grenade launchers there, going to be knocking over those Rangers. Double Catachants for Ina is a very spicy take. Kind of said he's not doing the triple Arty spotters. Ooh, nice napalm there, going to be forcing back those units. Banshees do contest the Catachants, while the secondary Catachants desperately try to do something. The stomp there from the Sentinel will probably be able to suppress the Banshees a little bit. But the Catachants do use their Shotgun Blast, start DPSing into the Banshees. This is a very awkwardly placed setup team. 505 does not realize he still has his setup team looking the wrong way. Okay, now he does set up properly. Rangers are a little bit contested there in melee. But Inakura needs to push up and retake it. This is just easy free energy here for the Eldar. Scarab would factions be repeated today? Yes. 3 Steam Streak, let's go. Yes, Sebastian, we will be repeating factions tonight since we'll be going a little bit later today. Oh, the setup team gets obliterated. Ooh, 505 completely mishandled that setup team there. What killed it? Was it a brazier? I think it was a brazier, the Inferno pistol. The Judgment. It was the Judgment ability. Dude, that setup team just got obliterated by that. Okay, Catachant's being knocked out there. Yeah, Judgment ability from the Inferno pistol. Yeah, dude, that was awesome. Ooh, nice Arty spotters there, knocking that back the Rangers. Ooh. Catachants almost got burned alive there. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a Chimera out here on this side of the objective. But the Wraith card is doing exceptional DPS, almost one-shotting the Chimera. Wow. If Fiery loses that Chimera, we're going to see a massive upswing. FOV going tier 3. FOV lost the majority of his army, but he's going tier 3. Ogrins here from Darn Dragoon going to be doing exceptional DPS. Why are these... Oh, Levitate here coming out, throwing those poor guardsmen out for the loop. With the crack missiles there from the Sentinel doing exceptional DPS. Ooh, Banshee's getting very low. Warlock getting exceptionally low. Oh, those Ogrins should have focused. Those Banshees are so low, but they wanted to kill the Warlock. Do these Ogrins at a quarter health and still have every single model? Wow, that's so lucky there for Dragoon. Inquisitor being thrown into the thick of it. Dragoon immediately retreats the Inquisitor. Oh, a little bit of a stutter there. As Inakura steals the objective up here in the north. For one triple Ranger, the tier 3 rush. No wonder the other lost that mandate of heaven. So true, Princess.
The foe seeks to deprive us.
Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Sadly, I cannot pronounce that name, buddy, but I hope you're having a... Ring Dad, thank you so much for the follow as well. I don't know why those things just showed up like that. This Terramore, Dawn of War 2 nades more like nuke compared to Dawn of War 1. Dude, literally, the Dawn of War 2 grenades are absolute nukes, especially the Eldar. Okay, down here, we do see a massive engagement here as the Wraith Guard push up. Ooh, do we see a little bit of a... Knock? Okay, the Wraith Guard don't get knocked back. Oh, was that an Inferno? I think that was a small Inferno.
Command us.
into D-Cannon, not even a fun unit, not even an avatar. Well, to be honest though, Princess, D-Cannon is so good versus guard. It's exceptionally good because all the guard lead easily to the black hole. Is that double D-Cannon? Somebody stop this man! 5-0B! Somebody please stop this man! He's going crazy! He's going crazy! Okay, Generator is being repurchased there. Howling Banshees engaging and suppressing the Ogrins. Heavy Bolter here doing a lot of DPS against the Banshees, but it's getting focused fire. Fiery Mary might lose the Heavy Bolter team if he's not careful. And we do it. He did it. The crazy bastard has double D cannons. We're doing pushing up in the middle. Where's the first one? First one's already set up. Oh, that's a weird black hole spot. That's not gonna hit anything. Okay, that's a massive whiz with that black hole. He was probably trying to fish there in the. I actually don't know. There was nothing there. Yeah, up here in the north, it's an absolute bloodbath over this victory point. Wraithguard here, going to be pushing back the forces of the IG, as Inakura will lose his home objective there. Ooh, FOV almost lost the decanning there. Ogren's going to be pushing back the Eldar back to their spawn. So FOV went kind of a tier 3 cheese build. The decannons are very, very flimsy. Okay, Ogren's here, going to be running into the thick of it. Weapons team will be able to suppress the Ogrins as these charge in. Army Spartans do not knock them out. Okay, that's the Infernal one. Ogrins on the retreat path there. Fiery trying to steal the victory point. Does steal the victory point there. This mod available in the workshop. So Breakdown, this is the elite mod. It is only available, I believe, in the mod DB, not in the Steam Workshop. Sadly, Breakdown, this game is so fucking old. There's no Steam Workshop compatibility for it. Yes, the streamer would love some soup. Thank you so much, beloved modern wife. Oh, if you can bring me some bread too, that'd be sick. Okay, Ogren's here. Can I lead in the charge? What are we doing? I want to see double black hole. I want to be able to make another YouTube short of a crazy black hole. No butter, thank you. If anybody could drop the ModDB link for good old Rigdan, that'd be sensational. Ooh, Inquisitor taking a lot of DPS there from good old Nikura. Ooh, nice napalm, that D-Cannon team. Oh my god, dude, the Infernal Pistol wiped almost all of the Rangers. Did he actually lose a Ranger squad? Yeah, FOB lost an entire Ranger squad to the fucking Infernal Pistol blast. Holy fuck. Inagura, that's such a cheeky little build there. Okay, Seer Council here in the middle will be able to bully all these units. Catachans there. Actually, the Catachans are CCing the Seer Council really well. Seer Council actually putting a lot of models. FOV, don't lose your Seer Council. FOV, dude, you got 2 models. That is such an expensive loss if you do 1 model left. D-Cannon dead. Oh, he doesn't know. Oh my god, does that D-Cannon actually die? The base heal, 2 health. The D-Cannon does live. Oh my god, the D-Cannon lived with 5 health. Oh, Fiery Marine does not know that. The D-Cannon lives. The D-Cannons are still alive, but the Eldar are losing ground very, very, very fast here. Twitch is bullying me to tell me to tune in for the streak. I don't have the Wi-Fi, so I missed the tune anyways. Hello, Shaker. Welcome back, buddy. My favorite Duolingo gamer. Thanks, Scott. Okay, Ogren's here trying to position his. Okay, nice DPS there from the double Catachans. Down to the model. Oh! These guys got levitated. Did they get inside the Chimera from over there? That's crazy. I really wish you'd come in more often, but finding a place to live is hard. Dude, especially with today's fucking cost of things, it's tough, man. Okay, there we go. Guards are moving up here. Seer Council's capturing the middle. Fire Prism is moving up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he just dumped those guardsmen. Luckily, he didn't take... Actually, he didn't take shit for damage. Only a quarter of their health. Oh, never mind. That was more than half of their health. Those poor fucking guardsmen. I don't think Dragoon sees that. Okay, he does see that. Oh, D-Cannon. Oh, no. Okay, Inekura does retreat. Dragoon, get out of there! Dragoon, get out of there! No! Those guys got sucked into the black hole. Luckily, those were what? Kazarkin? Arty Spartans. How did the Arty Spartans not get full wiped by the black hole? Okay, Sentinel feasting on the other side of the map. As the Eldar continue to siege Fire Marine's base here with those generators. Ooh, that's a very brave Chimera. That's an exceptionally brave Chimera. Dropping out all the guards right in front of the Fire Prism. Chimera's down to a quarter health. I'm not sure what Fiery's... He just deployed all of his men right in front of the weapons team. Fire Prism takes out the Chimera as all the guards are now forced to retreat. There's an awful engagement. Actually, no, that was all worth it. They took out the fucking Fire Prism. Oh my god. Exceptional plays there. Ogres are now feasting in melee. The grenades, though, on the other hand. Nice Eldar grenade there for some CC. The Banshees are not going to be DPSing into the Ogres. Ogres might be wiped here. Fire Marine might lose his Ogres. One model left on that Ogres Corps being chased after by the Farseer. Heavy team here trying to DPS there. Landmines on the retreat path. And the Farseer will not be able to kill that last Ogre, ladies and gentlemen. 07, the clown card would literally... Okay. Farseer pushing up. The Farseer going to be suppressed here by the Mines. Ogres full surround of the Farseer. Oh, she's surrounded. I've seen this before. Oh, Farseer gets absolutely obliterated by those beefy, tough men there. Oh, but they're facing now Seer Council. Seer Council will eat those Ogres for breakfast. Have we had a Nick or Orc violence yet tonight? We did have a Tyranid matchup, Swan, and nobody wanted to play the Tyranids, buddy. We needed you, but we'll be repeating factions tonight. Farseer about to see an Ogre and ass from below. Literally shaker. Oh, double D cannon. Oh, it's a little bit too late, buddy. Oh, never mind, it wasn't too late. Whoa, and then into the other black hole. Oh my god, that's complete and total obliteration for these poor guardsmen. Wow, that was vicious. I was like, that's not gonna kill them. That's not gonna kill them. They did. They're fucking dead. Get on, bozos. Poor Dragoon. Yeah, dude, salsa sauce. Yeah, boot, absolutely poor Dragoon. Dragoon just lose most of his fucking army there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have a Stormblade being built right now by freaking Ainekura. Victory points are fucking dead even tonight. Good, says Sebastian. Fuck him. I would play the Nits right now being here. Yeah, you guys disappointed me. Ooh, Warlock gets blasted there by the... Dude, that Inquisitor. Inquisitor does pick out the Wraith Guard. But we do see the Dark Reaper squad. Oh, those Dark Reapers will be easily all those... Nice CC there from the Kajans. Actually, the Kajans do force a retreat there on the fire on the Dark Reapers. Oh, the Kajans are in melee. They do exceptional DPS there in melee with their power knives. Okay, we do see the forces of everybody reset there. Imagine seeing 5 minutes in the future, so we'll have to experience getting beaten to a pulp for 10 minutes total. That's awesome.
Seeks to deprive us of a vital resource point.
So Shaker, I completely get your struggle in finding an apartment. I used to live in California, and when I got my first ever job and I moved there, I could not find a 300-foot studio less than $2,000 in California. It was fucking awful. It was miserable living in that. Okay, Ogrins leading the charge here. Actually, Borgrins here. Borgrins will absolutely obliterate these Banshees. Ooh, Howling Banshees being completely obliterated. Forced to retreat, but the Banshees are completely wiped here by the Borgrins, it seems. No, the Banshees down to one model. Banshees are full wipe. Ooh, Guardsmen gonna be full wiped. Ogrins over here gonna be leading the charge into these poor Guardsmen. Ooh, the Stormblade is out, ladies and gentlemen. The Stormblade. Hey, yeah, it seems like there's trouble in paradise here. As the Stormblade leads the charge in the middle. Stormblade will easily be able to secure the middle there. Warlock is going to be abandoned for now, as nobody will be able to res him. Oh, give us that plasma shot. Obliterate those fire dragons. Oh, nice DPS there from the Stormblade. Fire Prism needs to start focusing into the Stormblade. It's not going to be doing much, guys. Wait, is Toxic? Me neither. Hello, Aspic Eveling. Why Stormblade? Because it's a big fucking cannon, princess, and it's awesome.
They are pinning us down.
Interesting, because in Poland, I'm now renting 28 meters while the utilities for 550 bucks. That's awesome. You know what else have a big fucking cannon? The Baneblade. That's so true. Actually, the Baneblade has more. Oh, whoa! The fucking Avatar King just one-shotting the fucking Sentinel. Get on, idiot! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do see the raid boss Avatar King here. They'll be chasing after the Stormblade. Stacked it once. Get on, idiot. Fire Prism trying to secure the back chill. Oh, is that tier 3 Storm? We do see a tier 3 Storm there as the Stormblade is completely surrounded by the Storm, being punched in the dick there by the Avatar King. Warp Spider jumping in to say hello, but we do see an additional already strike there being called in by the Manticore, trying to DPS there. The Stormblade is actually exposing itself to the Avatar King, giving it its rear armor right there. And ladies and gentlemen, the Avatar King has now destroyed the might of the Imperial there. Damn. That is that might lose the game there for the IG. Luckily, there's a Lehman Russ out here from Dragoon. Oh, Bulgrin's here. Could get wiped there by the Avatar in the retreat path. Oh, those Bulgrins might die. 19 health there, those Bulgrins. Unless there's no way. What? The Bulgrin lives? The Avatar King is pissed the fuck off at it. Wow, that Bulgrin lives with 26 health. Okay, Vanquisher on the Lehman Russ trying to focus fire the Avatar. Oh, that's another ability. Ooh, those launch those 4 cannons out. That's a lot of DPS on that Avatar. Sub 1300 health there. Stormblade, take me, Avatar Ku, and do literally aspect. Okay, Manticore being used there in the middle. It's literally a do or die here for the middle. Fire Prism being researched by FOV. Dark Dragoon being the only thing keeping the middle alive. Lehman Russ trying to find and execute that Fire Prism. Oh no, this is going to be a nightmare situation. Fire Ring doesn't see the black hole. He doesn't see the black hole. Oh, his entire army just got eviscerated by the black hole. Ah, mighty matchup of cheese races, dude. Literally, Tom. FOV went double D cannon, Tom. Wait, Reaper's Grasp works on vehicles? I think so. Oh, there goes Darn Dragoon's Lehman Russ. Exploding into the middle as the Fire Prism took it out, it seems. Darn Dragoon down to just his Bulgrin squad. Inakura just has... Dude, it's literally down to Fire Marine to hold down the floor here for the Imperial Guard. He saw the black hole, but he couldn't get away. Dude, literally. Okay, Inquisitor using its aura ability. Dude, that's such a bright ability. It's awesome. Dude, literally. Seems that the good old IG are having a trouble in paradise. 100 victory points left for the Imperial Guard, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, literally, new drinking game. Dude, if I say literally, you have to down an entire bottle of vodka. Good luck. Yeah, the army roster is still a harrowing story here. What? Oops, old D cannons, triple D cannon. That's not bad at all. This is a speed run. That is a speed run of liver by failure. Oh. How's this soup? Is the soup warm? Let's take a little bit of a soup. My beautiful wife got me chicken soup for tonight, guys. Give Becca some love in the chat. The poor thing is sick tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to the dreaded Eldar for winning tonight's first prediction. And oh my god, everybody just only voted for the Eldar. We all love Becca here. Absolutely. I would kill for some soup. I miss having a stove. Dude, Shaker's sounding rough over there, bud. Sending you some love. All right, so that concludes that game. But you know what time it is? Let's spin that wheel, baby. All right, let's see who we get here first. Oh? All right, Rebel, if you're in chat, you better be excited because we just rolled Lord? Chaos.
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all.
Love is love. Did anyone ever tell you that your speech cadence kind of sounds like Chef John from Fruit Wish's channel?
What do I do, Lord?
Who's Chef John?
Corrupt them all.
Link me that channel. I'm so curious. I have the same. You know what? Actually, loves love. I am Chef John. This is my part-time. I cosplay as an Necron. And let's see who the second faction is.
They won't get away this time. Crash faster.
Oh, looks like we have a classic Space Marines versus Chaos, guys. You don't know who Chef John is? Everybody knows who Chef John. Okay, listen. This is something you guys are gonna literally learn very fast. I don't know shit about pop culture. So I don't know who Chef John is. I'm sorry. Oh. Thank you so much. I'll click on that link after. I'm gonna click it just so I have it on my history. Who is this guy?
God's lessons.
Oh, beautiful.
are so beautiful. God's lessons are
He has
beautiful.
4.67 subscribers, and yet I didn't know who he was. Damn. All right, let's transition back into the game and host the dreaded Faction War. In-game is up. First come, first serve, ladies and gentlemen. Cannot bear to play the Space Marines. Damn.
I'm gonna knock him out. Round one, bitch.
God chose me for this fight. God is the teacher.
God is the teacher.
Derek is the student.
All right, I'm going to be enjoying my soup for a second here, so I'm going to mute up so I don't slurp on the microphone while everybody gets in. Ah, so sorry, Sebastian. I was not talking. I was slurping my little soup. I wonder what hero Rebel will play. Dude, me too, buddy. I could never guess Rebel's fucking hero. Does nobody want to play Space Marines? Your model was moving. That was literally POV. I was eating a delicious, scrumptious soup. Oh my god, Princess is joining on the Space Marines. Let's go! No, Dragoon, you better not be leaving. Wait, what's going on with Dragoon, buddy? Guys, be nice to Dragoon, guys. Come on. Alright, Princess is here. We're locking in. Thank you, Princess. All right. Ready when you guys are. Oh, World Beater, thank you so much for the heart, guy. All right, waiting on Jefferson and FOV to move on. Dude, I got these little cinnamon swirls. They're so good. My God. Is this the last one? This is not the last one, Aspect. We've just started, buddy. All right, everybody's ready. And let's get the prediction going for you gamers. Slash prediction. And let's see who wins. The dreaded chaos or the forces of good, the Space Marines. Prediction is up. Bissler, relax there, buddy. That's the end of that bit, guys. No more why questions in chat for the next 5 minutes. Let's relax and let's just enjoy here for good vibes, guys. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Grimdark Future prediction is up. Why there is no vote? There is a vote. Tomathan, there is a vote. Why does Scarab hate Fiery? I hate Fiery Marine because he played Commando Knob for 4 games straight and killed. And that's why. All in on Chaos better win. World Beater, you better start gambling. Then the prediction is up, buddy. But ladies and gentlemen of the Grimdark Future, welcome to another cast here in the 3v3. We do see the forces of blue being led by FOV on his Tech Marine. Princess joining us here in the Force Commander with a cool Nova Marine skin. And good old magnificent Jefferson on the Apothecary versus the dreaded, the powerful, and the mightily handsome Rebel and the Chaos Lord, alongside his dreadful Plague Champion companion Sebastian Manethil and Rook Zero on the dreaded Word Bearer Sorcerer. And we see an early game engagement here as Rebel, the Chaos Lord, is going to be running down those 4 scouts as the CSM DPS into the scouts. Chaos Lord taking a little bit DPS, but he can stomp right now to heal a lot of that damage. Apothecary is here to support, but the Heretics are going to be running there. Ooh, the Chaos Lord is getting very low, but Rebel knows how to play Chaos Lord, if anything. Apothecary will be tagging the CSM, preventing them from doing a lot of ranged DPS, but these scouts are being pushed back all the way back to their base. Good old Jeff is being bullied here by Rebel. Mark of Corn being worshipped here. Oh no. Okay, Rebel almost lost his Chaos Sword there. Heretics trying to DPS there. Apothecary doing a lot of DPS, heals himself as Jefferson does punch back here. Rebel overextending a little bit. I teabag Scarab doing Dark Tide, you'll be fine. What the fuck, a move? Plague Champion here doing a little bit DPS. Force Commander doing a really good DPS here, tagging the CS7 melee as his tacticals and scouts move up. Forces of Nurgle here with the chance of Nurgle going to be healing all the CSM units. CSM taking a lot of DPS. If the scouts focus the Heretics, that'd be the key to victory there. Plague Champion trying to DPS. Heretics gonna be jumping on top of those scouts as the Force Commander keeps tagging the CSM back there. Heretics in melee immediately force a retreat there on the scouts as the tacticals keep DPS in the Plague Champion! Sebastian almost loses the Plague Champion. Oh, both guys just walk past each other. The Plague Champion loses 4 health? Question mark? Yep, 4 health. Force Commander, 60 health, manages to get away. Wow, both players almost lost their characters there. I can vouch, I watched it happen. Yeah, it was, I think it was when I exploded or got owned in fucking Dark Tide. What a fucking phenomenal game. Ooh, Heretics might be wiped here. 14 health as the Chaos Sorcerer Doom Bolt everybody there. Ooh, wipe here for good old Rooks here on those Heretics. The Chad Ultramarines here from FOV. Double Tacticals here from FOV. Really high DPS versus units like Karos, Heretics and stuff, but very expensive. Scarab want me for an Orc game if it happens. We'll resume workout. It's first come, first serve, Fiery. I won't be saving slots tonight, so if you want to keep working out, buddy. Okay, Chaos Sorcerer moving up, taking a lot of DPS there from those tacticals as Rook tries to capture the victory point. CSM, they get blown there by the scouts who do have shotguns, getting the Sergeant upgrade. Rook about to lose his Sorcerer. Ooh, mass retreat there from FOV, trying to dodge the Doom Bolt. Down here at the bottom, Rebel yet again, forced to retreat by the Apothecary. Jefferson does have Devastators out. Rebel has Havoc, so he doesn't have anything to shut down the Devastators. It's going to be a dreaded pitch battle here. This is like the most classic Space Marine versus Heretics matchup right here. Okay, CSM being suppressed here by the Devastators. As we do see Sebastian flank. Nice micro here from Sebastian, flanking good old Dev. Rebel needs to push up, which he is. Devastator's not repositioning. That's a good. He did not fall for the bait. He's going to be suppressing the Havocs there, as the Space Marines are completely uncovered. Oh, that Apothecary is seeing a lot of DPS. Apothecary forced to retreat there as this giant blob of CSM doing exceptional DPS. As Sebastian is actually, yeah, wow, Jaff actually managed to hold down his fort there. Havocs there are going to be bullying those poor scouts off the middle of the point, and we do see an all-in happening right here as the Tech Marine charges in melee to wipe out these CSM. He's going to be full surrounded by the Heretics, forced to retreat. These Heretics are extremely low, but the Havocs actually suppress all the tacticals, forcing a mass retrieval here from FOV. Rook here feasting in melee with the Heretics, but needs to be very careful. Those tacticals will be able to beat the brakes out of the Heretics when they're that low health. Unless the Sorcerer knocks them all out, saving those two Heretic models, the Havocs are still suppressing everybody, forcing a retreat there. On the other side, the Rebel almost going down. Why is it always when we see Rebel, he's retreating with his Lord? What's going on, man? All right, the Heretics actually tagged the Devastators in melee, forcing a retreat. Only if somebody would buy fucking 5 Sniper Scouts. Wait, do we have 5 Sniper Scouts? No, we have fucking 3. Don't give me a heart attack, Dom. That'd be evil. Okay, Sebastian trying to DPS there into Princess. And we see Princess getting Assault Squad out to counter up all these setup teams. There's a massive amounts of DPS here from these double CSM. Oh, Rebel need to be very careful. Those CSM are going to be pushed back there. Okay, Plague Champion being pushed back. Nurgle here is healing everybody. Devastator's forced back to retreat by those Havocs. Oh, these CSM getting very, very low. Tier 2 being researched first by Sebastian and FOV. Princess leading there. Where's the Assault Squad? Assault Squad immediately charged into the CSM, but failed to see the Havocs waiting for them in ambush. Assault Squad going to be forced to retreat there, as it's taking a lot of DPS. Luckily, actually not a lot of DPS. They didn't lose that model or anything, but if they had jumped on the Devastator, the Heretics were also there waiting for them. They do have their Aspiring Champion, so... Up in the north, we do see Noise Marines and be pushing back the forces of the Ultramarines, as Rook has upgraded the neutral energy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the CSM pushing up. Noise Marines, oh, that's triple Kraken rounds there. Double Kraken rounds going to be melting the Noise Marines, but Noise Marines are actually doing exceptional DPS, so they need to reload, forcing the retreat there on the Space Marines. Very unfortunate reload on those Noise Marines at that time. Ooh, Force Commander there from Princess does go down, taken out by Sebastian, it seems. It's an absolute bloodbath in this fucking corner. But Tier 2 transition is about to complete, guys. Curious to see what the first unit's going to be, and it's going to be a Dreadful Blood Crusher, a little doggy boy. Noise Marines trying to CC these scouts and Tech Marine, going to be pulling them. Actually, those scouts are very low. The Noise Marines could be able to easily bleed models here, as well as the Tech Marine almost went down there. Noise Marines are in a prime position to power bash. Tacticals are moving up to get their sergeant upgrades.
Our apothecary has gained a level.
All right, we do see the siege here from Rook. Nice plays here from Rook, going to be pushing the forces of FOV here. The double tax is really good against the Chaos because they can prop the Kraken rounds really fast. Trying to DPS into the Noise Marines, but the Noise Marines will be able to destroy one of the generators. Trying to get 2 as the CSM going to be pulling them. Havocs are going to be preventing these guys, but the Soul Marines from freaking Princess. Oh my god, they might be able to wipe this Noise Marines. Noise Marines down to 54 health. Actually, no, managed to get out barely. Wow. Down here, we do see Rebel trying to flank the forces of Jeff, but his own forces are being sieged there. Where's the Blood Crusher? Where's the Doggy? Doggy's over here in the middle.
Press on to victory,
Best streamer for a lunch break. Oh, World Beater, that means a lot. Thank you, buddy. Glad to have you here. Okay, we do see a Whirlwind. Let's go. We see a Rhino and a Whirlwind already out. Bloodletter is being summoned as well as the forces of the Space Marines steal the Rook Zero's power node. Okay, nice use of the faction ability to cloud the skies there. Let me guess. What am I letting you guess, Tom? Jeff gonna go Libby?
The enemy is claiming
How much money are you willing to bet on that?
has taken a victory point.
All right, the Space Marines do destroy all the Chaos Generators up in the north. As Sebastian and Rebel tag team here to try to attempt a comeback here, a power punch there on. Oh, is that how decked out is his Force Commander? Artificer Armor and Thunderhammer on the good old Force Commander. Ooh, Whirlwind's feasting there, providing some range fire support as the Rhino gives it a little bit of spotting. There's not much anti-tank there, but the Blood Crushers are going to be leading the charge. Space Marines need to be very careful. Do not want to lose. Ooh, nice Whirlwind disruption there on the right side. But the Blood Crushers actually going to be chasing after the Whirlwind. Now swapping over to the Tacticals. Ooh, Sebastian might lose his Heretics here. Oh, thank you so much for the follow there, Trap Matt. Appreciate it, buddy. Dude, that Aspiring Champion living is so crazy. Blood Pressure still uncontested. There's not really anything there. Ooh, those Scouts might be obliterated by the Noise Marines. Scouts are completely wiped there from FOV. Force Commander doing exceptional DPS there on Roxier. Roxier does lose his Sorcerer there. Force Commander needs to focus the Blood Pressure. He's the only thing that can really kill that Blood Pressure. Ooh, Havocs are trying to support. Oh, Princess, don't lose your... Oh, the Force Commander gets absolutely obliterated. As the Blood Crusher now chases after the Rhino. Nice Plasma Devastator there from FOV. Will I get another shot there on the Blood Crusher? Oh, didn't shoot at anything. Lost line of sight. Chaos Rhino there from Rook Zero is going to be completely uncontested as it can just basically A-move and destroy that Whirlwind. Okay, Missile Launcher coming out from the Tacticals. Oh, but it's the one that retreated. Oh, this is very painful. This is a very painful loss here. Techmarine gear, getting the Signum armor. As FOV recuperates his forces. Okay, nice place there from Jess, stealing the victory points. Ooh, but Bloodletters will easily be able to push all these guys back. Victory points is very tight. I wouldn't say it's GG for anybody yet. Tilt Wars, yeah, it seems to be the theme tonight. Jefferson's gonna go Dreadnought when there's potentially 4. I mean, to be honest, the Dreadnought, Chaos Dreadnought, is the only force of anti-tank here. Tacticals are gonna be shooting the Missile Launcher into the Dreadnought. Ooh, those Heretics almost got wiped there. 20 health on those guys. Oh, if the Whirlwind connects? Oh, the Whirlwind did not connect. Okay, nice plays there from Princess. Bloodletters just kind of, you know, chanting there, worshipping Corn. Apothecary taking a lot of DPS there, Jeff. Apothecary taking a lot of DPS there, baits everybody with a heal. Scout Sniper is going to be completely contested there by the Bloodletters, forcing a retreat. Dreadnought there just staying in melee form, probably to counteract the Bloodletters. Okay, Dreadnought doing really good DPS there, but they use their ability, making them ethereal. Up in the north, we do see a massive engagement as the Blood Pressure leads the charge, but does get melted bombed there by the Assault Marines, saving the Tacticals. Power Fist on the plate champion as the Whirlwind suppresses all the units. Plasma Devastator doing exceptional DPS on the right side. Revive coming on through, but they need to be very careful. That Blood Pressure is now going to be tagging the Devastators in melee, while the Plasma Cannon does really good DPS. Where's the Missile Launcher? Do we see the Missile Launcher here? Yeah. Ooh, Blood Pressure's down to half health. These Tacticals need to reload. Reload. Forced to retreat as the Force Commander's going to go down once more by the Blood Crusher.
300 points remaining.
Librarian there from Princess. Going to be doing a Force Wall to knock everybody over. Forces of the Space Marines. Oh, Rebel might be going down here to the Flamer. Actually heals by the level up. Havoc's there with the last cannon will be snaring the Dreadnought. As the Sniper desperately tries to point blank take out a Bloodletter, but that's very ambitious. Oh, do not want to lose your Bloodletters. Oh, that's such a painful loss there. The double Plasma CSMs just wiped that Tactical squad there. That was painful.
Forces are under
Triple cap coming here from the Forces of Evil as they're now researching tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. Dad Order, be careful, buddy. Fiery. I saw that one. That's your #1 warning, buddy. You're gonna get timed down if you say that one more time. Okay, Blood Crusher moving up. A second Devastator coming from Princess. Curious. Curious indeed. Whirlwind here, just chilling.
We have 200 points remaining.
To be honest, Rook here is... I think he can push up. Oh, that Blood Pressure is just feasting. FOV needs to be very careful with his flanks. That Blood Pressure does get tagged there by a missile. Another missile will be going out shortly into the Blood Pressure. Down to a quarter health, but it won't matter as now he tags everybody in melee. That thing is so low. Down here in the bottom, we do see Jeff push up with his Rhino and his Dreadnought. As the forces of Rebel here. Is it a teleport? Oh, that is a teleport. Blood Crusher just teleporting on top of the tacticals there with the plasmas. Plasma Devastator. Oh, does unlock the bloodletters a little bit. Popping their ethereal so they don't take any DPS. But look at this. The Siege of Chaos continues, guys. Oh, that's a very nasty plasma shot there. Oh, the Force Commander trying really good DPS there. But the Blood Crusher, oh, they take out the Rhino. What took out the Rhino that fast? Was it the Plague Champion, I think, in melee? Devastator's moving up. Oh, that's a lot of DPS there. Oh, beautiful Plasma Devastator shot there. Grimdark Future, 45 million. There's only democracy. So true. Jeff wanted to concede 10 minutes ago. He's being held hostage. He gets what he fucking deserves. Lamau even? Absolutely. Okay, tacticals here trying to push up. Tier 3 is being researched by the forces of Space Marines first. Get voted on, nerd. It would be funny if the Space Marines won now. I don't know. I mean, they're getting tier 3. That Tech Marine's taking so much DPS. Plasma Devastators are doing a little bit of work. Last Cannon does dumb a little bit of DPS there on the Chaos Dreadnought. Second shot on the Dreadnought. Plasma Devastator does miss. Down here at the bottom. Oh my god, the Apothecary has 12 health.
An ally has taken a
Jefferson's army is completely almost taken out there. So is FLV's. The only thing really keeping everybody in check right now is Princess in the middle, it seems. I mean, so the Crusher died? Wait, the Crusher died? Must have been to the Princess's Devastator.
Understood.
Okay, Noise Marines there. This Dreadnought's not being repaired. Okay, the Heretics will be repairing it. Oh, do we see Terminators on the field here? Terminators here from FOV. Okay, this will be dictating the pace of this game right now. See the first unit of Terminators. Oh, those Assault Marines should have waited a little bit. Oh, Noise Marines are reloading. Point blank Noise Marines get tagged by the Assault Squad as these Terminators trying to do a little bit of range DPS. Oh, the Assault Squad is forced to retreat here. We see the forces of Sebastian moving up. Bloodletter's going to be teleporting right there on top of the last cannon team. Plasma Devastator can get a nasty shot into the... Oh, nasty shot in there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we have Chaos Terminators here in the field. Oh, these Terminators got mind control by Rook. Oh, that's vile. Okay, friendly Terminators are up. Space Marine Tactical trying to DPS, but these Terminators are feasting, dude. The Light Lore is doing exceptional DPS there. Tactical trying to out DPS these Terminators, but there's too many forces of CSM there. Going to be pushing back the Terminators as well. Space Marines getting inside the building. I like that. That's cheeky. Oh my god, that's another unit of Terminators. Ladies and gentlemen, it's dawn of Terminators tonight. As this building literally is about to die with all the DPS it's taking. Tacticals get outside of the building. A little glimpse of 11th edition as we're sieging the terrain for the objectives. Terminators versus Terminators, the most exciting part of watching paint dry to literally begun the Terminator Wars have. Okay, Terminator is going to be knocked back there, but actually took no damage from the Plasma Devastators. 59 victory points up for the forces of Space Marines. All right, Jeff does have Terminators out. Ooh, we do see a wipe there on the good old Apothecary. The letters are going to be mulched there by the Terminators. Very ambitious there from Rebel, leading them to the slaughter. But 30 victory points left. It seems, ladies and gentlemen, that the forces of chaos will be absolutely taking tonight's W. Noise Marines doing a little bit DPS. 10 victory points left. Do we see a massive comeback right now? CSM win, I think? No, yeah, absolutely a CSM win. But ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Rebel, Sebastian, and Rook for this victory. Let's end the prediction and give everybody their little monies. As chaos takes the W. The good guys won again? Absolutely. All right. Gave you a warning, Fiery. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on. I once had a tourney match where it was Apothecary, Miro, and Sewell Frontier. Dude, that's awesome. Bliat letters? Dude, that's actually really funny. Both our Apothecaries went to bot and were smacking each other. for like 5 minutes. That's fucking sick. I keep losing. I'm so glad I can't gamble more than $0. Dan Order, have you not won ever a fucking gamble? Well, I don't play Space Marines, and that is why. Well, you actually, Princess, you were locked in. You're basically the backbone of the Space Marines in the middle. Last Bucks MVP, dude, literally. All right, guys, you know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's spin that wheel. All right, for the next game. Oh my god. Well, do you guys want to do another chaos game, or should I re-roll this? Do you guys want to see another chaos game, or should I re-roll this? What are y'all's opinions? Re-roll, I think. Re-roll. All right, re-roll it is. Get on, guys. Do we see the Tau? Do we see the Tau? Ooh, we do see the Tau. Tau fans all over. Do we see Tau versus Orks? That could be fun. What do we see? 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 No, we got to re-roll. We just did Space Marines. We're re-rolling. We're re-rolling. We're re-rolling. We're re-rolling. We just did Space Marines. No Chaos or Space Marines this time. Oh my god. Okay, I got to start removing. Okay, I'm going to just remove this. I'm going to start removing them so it's a little bit easier. I apologize, guys. It's Tau and Ordo Malleus. Ordo Malleus. Ordo Malleus. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Tau versus the Ordo Malleus for this next game. And let's transition to the game. All right, faction war. And the lobby is up. First come, first serve, guys. And what map are we going to do this time? Aspect's in here. Inakura's in here. Jefferson's in here. Quest Redemption. Is this a good map? Or is this a bad map? Oh, Mr. Crow's here! Oh god, that's such a stacked team. I see what you did there. I see what you guys are doing. I see what you guys are doing. As long as nobody says the WHY word, you won't get in trouble. Well, good luck, Ordo Malleus team. Guys, let's not stack the teams too much. Too much. Ine or Crow, please swap to OM. Do I have to fill out the numbers again? Maybe not, Princess. Do you play Ordo Malleus? Put Swan in jail? No! Swan, he didn't know! He didn't know, Swan! People were being toxic and people were spamming Y earlier. Scarab barely play Orks. Alright, listen, we have Tau and Ordo Malleus. People are fucking being mean, guys. Come on. Oh, that's dumb. Yeah, it's fine. We moved on from the bit, Swanson. It's okay. The most imba of the past versus the most imba of the present. Dude loves love. It could be. Any more joining? If nobody else is joining... Oh! Ooh! We got Swan Knight. Swan Knight's in here. Do we have one more Ordo Malleus chat player versus a Tau? Oh, do we have one more Tau player? Prince is coming in with the Tau. All right, our hero. Our hero, Princess. And let's get the prediction going here. I can try Tau. Oh! Princess, you want to stick with Tau or let Swanson try? The Duel of the Swans. It's up to Princess. Swanson, if Princess wants to swap out or no? I wish I was home to play right now. Why aren't you home playing right now with us, A-Move? Do you hate us? What the hell? Giga Chat Ethereal, dude. Literally, look at the smug aura of the Ethereal. He's awesome. I am on vacation. Oh, enjoy your vacation, buddy. Caw. You'll let Swan try? All right. Swanson, you can get in. There he is. Open for you, Swan. Swan, that's not the Tau. That's a Tyranid. But reminder, everybody, on Thursday, we have our 1v1 tournament. Thursday 1v1s are back up. So if you want to sweat it out on 1v1 and do your best, sign up for that. And you guys better be fucking excited because on Saturday, I'm doing that faction war 3v3. All of you motherfuckers were literally begging for. So I'm excited. I gotta go have a whole system plan for Saturday. Not even one. The problem is, Princess, the Ethereal is completely outclassed by the Christ 2 Commander. Greater Good, the Greater Hive Mind, same thing. Hopefully I can make it to Saturday. They can fix the PC. No, World Beater, do you have PC troubles? That sucks, buddy. Ethereal has some really good warrior, funnily enough. Yeah, but Giant Crisis 2 Commander guy. It's also like a vibe check. Ethereal is also good and fun. Yeah, but you're just a blue guy competing with an actual mecha character, though. True. True, but I mean, look at the roster we're playing right now, Princess. Jeff, we ready? Jeff. He's getting 1,000,000 buffs. Next match, dude, literally. Oh, you know what? Let's get the prediction going. Who wins? The Tau versus the Ordo Malleus. Predictions are live, everybody. Get to gambling, you gamblers. You say that as if I could change my behavior to win better. Scarab, I lose. Scarab? No, Scarab, I win. Crow got me? If anybody, it would be Mr. Crow, for sure. But Inakura is in the Ordo Malleus. Will the King of Cheese beat the Flying Crow? Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, the Grimdark Future, welcome yet again to another 3v3 cast as the fucking Brother Captain screams in my ear. We have Aspect here on the Brother Captain alongside his Daemon Hunter trusty guy, Inakura, and the dreaded, the beautiful Swan Knight fighting for honor as the Brother Captain as well. Here on the Forces of the Greater Good, we have Mr. Crow on the Ethereal, leading us with a little bit of mind control as the Magnificent Jeff, not Jest, leads us in his Crisis 2 Commander, alongside the Swanson, with a bone to pick versus the Swan Knight. Are both Swans facing each other? I don't think they are. No, they're on the opposite sides of the map. That's depressing. Aspect already crashing out because he did not want to be in the bottom side of the map. Swan against the Swan is indeed a dark hour, dude. If we do see the return of the Swan, it is a fucking... We're in the 11th hour, guys. So love the silver dudes, though, dude, literally. Okay, we do see an early engagement here as the tower gonna get blasted here by the stormtroopers. Oh my god, the DPS of those Pathfinders! Yo, the Pathfinders do so much DPS there, but so will the Strike Squad on the return fire. Daemon Hunter slowing everybody down there with his little channel ability. Down here in the bottom, we do see the Talon Trench as the Strike Squad do continue to push there from the flank. Pathfinders do get a grenade on him. No, the Pathfinders missed a grenade. Aspect is going to be feasting. Swanson missed a grenade. Pathfinders going to be using their marker lights. No, they missed the other grenade. No, Swanson, you literally missed the grenades by a hair. Oh, that's painful. Fire Warriors going to be forced to retreat here by the Strike Squad. As we do see a massive engagement here in the middle, as the Stormtroopers yet again keep planking off these Pathfinders from Jeff. Point blank DPS from the Crested Commander is not enough to force the Demon Hunter out of cover. But up here in the north, we do see the Chad Ethereal leading the charge against the Brother Captain, be bullying those poor Stormtroopers. Gets bullied in return by the Brother Captain. Brother Captain getting a lot of firepower from the Fire Warriors, but they themselves going to be pushed back by the Stormtrooper blob. Ooh, Crested Commander getting very low here. Mr. Crow, don't get allergic to your health bar. Ethereal here running away. And the music is so loud. Let's lower that a little bit. There you go. As the forces of the greater good are being bullied here by the Demon Hunter slow. As the friends are getting DPS there. Demon Hunter pushing them back. Down in the bottom, we do see a different story. Pathfinders finally landed their grenade. Get on, Brother Captain. Stormtroopers very low there, getting DPS there by the Pathfinders, but the Brother Captain will be forcing those Pathfinders back. Demon Hunter almost getting down here, and so far 500 victory points from the Ordo Malleus versus the dreadful Tau here, guys. Predictions down to halfway. If you want to gamble your points, now's the time, guys.
So shall it be.
So shall it be. Every time. Oh, did I crash? Oh, never mind. We're back. There we go. That was a little bit awkward. I apologize. Okay, Pathfinders here getting bullied. Vespids are out. Vespids are going to be a really good counter versus, especially Nick Crow's like triple Stormtrooper build. Okay. Gun drones coming out here from Jefferson. Gun drones are really powerful, especially since they already have the burst cannon upgrade. But double Vespids already in the out. Aspect is pretty good to not get punished by the Vespids already. Especially also Swan Knight. The one that's going to suffer the most of his Vespid is Stormtrooper, is Inakura, if one of those guys gets a Flamer. You're all good. Vespids are going to struggle big against the melee heavy infantry. I feel like against the heavy melee, if they get caught up by the Strike Squad, yes. Especially by Interceptors right now. Yeah, look at this. The Interceptors actually push back the Vespids. But the Vespids are the direct counter versus Stormtroopers. So it just depends on which one you're fighting, right? Interceptors here just feasting against the poor Tau. Going to be forcing a mass retreat here on good old Swan. Nice plays here from Aspect with his Interceptors. Here on the other side, Jefferson being pushed back as well. Yeah, the double Interceptor is really strong. What, 2 Swans? Yeah, we have Swan Sun and Swan Knight. So Swan here on the Swan Knight, leading the charge with his Brother Captain, trying to 1v1 the Ethereal, who does have the Honor Blade. We see the Onshi on the blade here. Onshi now has power melee, does really good DPS there versus power armor if he catches up to it. The Vespids almost wiping the Stormtroopers and the Strike Squad. Vespids are now back here trying to DPS into something, but the Interceptors do teleport out. Ethereal leading the charge over there. And here we do see the Stormtroopers move up. Pathfinders, oh, beautiful stun lock there by the Interceptors. Oh, those Pathfinders need to get out of dodge there. Grenade launcher from Jeff. Grenade launchers are a really good counter item versus these guys, but you need to be shooting the right target, which he starts shooting now. But the Crazy Commander got very low there. A little bit too greedy there, Jefferson. Gun drones will be forced to retreat as well, as is a nightmare situation here for Jeff. Oh my god, the Stormtrooper DPS there from Mine. So this feels like a kind of matchup where you want to Krug. Actually, I feel like Krug would get just shot to pieces by the Stormtroopers, and the Strike Squad outright beat Krug. So Krug aren't good against Ordo Malleus, I feel. I feel like they're too flimsy, right? It's either you get very lucky with your Pathfinders, with your grenades and such, I'd say, and pray to God your Vespid shut down their gun line. Okay, Crested Commander moving up. Tau here trying to DPS into the Stormtroopers. Interceptors immediately shut down the Fire Warriors yet again. But we do see a long bomb flank here from Mr. Crow. Going to be punishing good old Swan Knight's Gen Farm here. Any Flamers here from the Vespid? No Flamers in the Vespids. Pathfinders do have their Sergeant upgrade. One generator going to be going down. Swan Knight here is rotating. Generator taking a little bit DPS there. Give them back counter initially the Interceptors. True, could work. Especially if you do get the power melee upgrade for them, could be really, really worthwhile. Vespids do force the Stormtroopers back as Swan Knight's being bullied here by the Vespids. Strike Squad trying to do some DPS into them, but their full surround needs to be very careful. Ordo Malleus here. Interceptors going to be teleporting into the range blob, knocking all the Fire Warriors back there. Ooh, Strike Squad could be potentially wiped, but is forced to retreat. as the Ordo Malleus do defend their generator. Down here in the bottom, generator is going to be power bashed there in the middle as the Jeff setup team sets up. Aspect, on the other hand, is kind of feasting, almost destroying good old Jefferson's power farm over there. The gun drone's doing a little bit of DPS. Ooh, nice shutdown there from the interceptors. Crisis Commander needs to focus those stormtroopers, which he starts shooting. The mass retreat here for poor old Jeff. Those interceptors literally countering his entire army right now. I feel like, Princess, you might be right. Against interceptors, you need crude or something, right? Just like looking at these engagements. Tier 2 being researched by almost every player now, but blue team is the first to have 2 players in tier 2 already. Generator's getting power bashed there.
The enemy is inflicting losses on our forces.
A monitor there. TBH crew plus gun drones. I feel like crew plus gun drones would probably been better, but I don't blame them for going Vespits with all the stormtrooper out though. It was kind of like a catch-22, right? Could still get power melee upgrades. Welcome back, Fiery. Ooh, Fire Warrior is getting focused there by the Brother Cannon, who does have the Daemon Hammer. Jeff hitting everybody with a question mark. Like over the gun drone is not the one with the Vespits, yeah. Okay, we do see Mr. Crow pushing up the north. Vespid there getting their strain leader to do suppression there. Vespid in the fight. Think of it with interceptors. Interceptors immediately shut down the Fire Warriors. Fire Warriors need to get out of there. They do have their sergeant. The interceptors are actually losing to all their ranged firepower as well as the ethereal bolt. The interceptors might get wiped there. Swan Knight, don't lose your interceptors. Nice knockback there, but sadly he got too greedy. Interceptors are down. Very great pick there from Mr. Crow. Gun drones here are suppressing the poor strike swell from Swan Knight. Oh, Swan Knight, you poor buddy. Losing the interceptors like that is going to lose you that lane there, because now the Vespid will reign supreme. But down here in the bottom, it's a different story. Jeff is getting bullied here by Aspect. Jeff going pure range firepower? Yeah, it does. Broadside is in the field, ladies and gentlemen, as well as a Devilfish here for good old Swanson. Devilfish needs to immediately prioritize the smart missiles. Smart missiles are really great against heavy infantry. Pathfinders there almost get wiped in the retreat path. Vespid do jump these boys here, get a little cheeky suppression. Brother Captain doing really good DPS there. Flamer also on the Vespid, like to see that. The beautiful little, I'm petting the Devilfish right there. I love that little guy. Okay, Broadside moving up. Broadside is in melee right now with a bunch of interceptors. As the gun drones try to give it some covering fire, but the interceptors immediately swapping over to the drones, forcing a retreat. I don't think I've ever seen a Broadside die. I generally don't think I've ever seen a Broadside die. Oh, look at this. We do see a Grey Knight Dreadnought getting the Plasma Cannon. Okay, Plasma Cannon would be really good. Devilfish moving up. Pursuit Commander securing the middle. Victory points is looking very dire here for the forces of the greater good. Sub 200 points here. Tau should have a good tier 2. I feel like the tier 2 transition for the Tau is looking slightly stronger here. Ooh, Mr. Crow lost his Pathfinders earlier, I just noticed. Okay, Devilfish doing really good DPS. Needs to be very, very careful about that plasma gun on that Dread Knight. Ooh, the Ethereal! Oh, Mr. Crow! That Ethereal got gun-lined right there. Oh my god, Mr. Crow's actually losing his entire front line here to Swan Knight. Broadside could focus fire that Dreadnought, but shooting the Demon Hunter instead. Demon Hunter here does have his Force Glaive. I've never seen this guy with a Force Glaive before. I wasn't even aware he could get that. Ooh. Broadside is here forced in melee with the Demon Hammer and the Ordo Malleus guy who's going to be slowing everybody. Broadside still waddling through. I don't think the Broadside got slowed there. Mule in the middle here. We do see an engagement. Ooh, Devilfish getting a little bit low here. Getting purgation beamed over there. Smart missiles doing really good DPS there versus the interceptors. But the Tau need to do something. They're a little bit on the back foot right now as the Demon Hunter and friends are taking their home objective. Broadsides don't really want to shoot vehicles. Yeah, the broadsides want to be shooting the heavy infantry characters. Not the characters, sorry, like squads, like interceptors. That's where it gets its value from. Demon Hunter getting very low, but so are these Fire Warriors. Oh god, the Fire Warriors into the Plasma Dread, almost wiping them. Fire Warriors need to immediately start turning on and start shooting these interceptors. Nice retreat here from these Pathfinders. They're very flimsy versus interceptors. Interceptors forcing the retreat. Fire Warriors going to be retaking the victory point. As the Vespit's going for a little cheeky flank here, it seems. Down here at the bottom, we do see the Dreadnought here from Aspect Plasma Cap there. Did the Devilfish went down, it seemed. That's a painful loss there for Swanson. Should have betted on Ordo Malleus. Oh no, Sebastian, you lose all your little Salty Scarab chips. Your salty crackers. Okay, broadside focusing the Chaos Dreadnought there. XV8 here gonna get the command battle suit. Broadside doing really good DPS versus that strike squad. Gun drone's gonna be suppressing them. Ooh, Swan, you almost lost them. Second broadside coming out here from Swan. Strike squad here gonna be bullied. No, sorry, Vespid here gonna be bullied here. Oh, that Dreadnought. The Dreadnought could literally wipe that Vespid if he meleeed them. Oh, did we see a thick plasma bombard there? Yep, nice. Oh, that was a full wipe there. Swanson just lost his second Fire Warrior squad. Painful loss there. Really good there for Aspect with the Plasma Dread. Plasma Dread has no melee. Oh, you're right. It lost its melee as this guy is just tweaking out. Plasma Dread. Oh, dude, nice. Dude, it shoots so fast with that plasma. Okay, 90 victory points left for the forces of Tau. Devilfish died. Yeah, Devilfish did die indeed. We see Crusaders out in the field here for Inekura. Immediately getting the Acolyte leader. I haven't seen these guys in ages. Okay, Dreadnought here, pushing everybody back. 77 victory points left on the docket. Point blank barrage, almost wiping the Demon Hunter as the Fire Warriors do exceptional DPS. 4 victory points. Demon Hunter almost goes down. Okay, Crested Commander gonna be forcing those interceptors to retreat, but the Crusaders gonna be fucking face tanking all this DPS as they lead the charge here. And just kind of stand there going crazy. I actually don't know what the Crusaders do. They just look sick. Crusaders are unique to Demon Hunter? Yeah. Ethereal Mr. Crow. Ethereal Mr. Crow has been dead for a while. Hello, Mr. Vocaloid. Hope you're having a sensational night. Okay, Vespid tried to jump on top of the Stormtroopers but failed to connect. What can Tau even do against these nonsense dreads? I mean, stealth teams, right? Missile drones? Jeff, you got the answer right there. Just transition to missile drones, buddy. Just popping in when I can. I love you, Vocaloid. Crusader or Ordo Malleus Sluggas? Oh, gotcha. Jeff has literally no hard anti-vehicle. Yeah, literally. GG is called as the forces of Ordo Malleus will be taking the tonight victory here. Oh my god. One person voted for Ordo Malleus. You're gonna be filthy rich. Who are you? Who voted for Ordo Malleus? A 1,600 points go to Torchy. He's filthy rich. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. All right, let's transition back to the beautiful Spin the Wheel website and let's remove the Ordo Malleus. Let's remove the Tau and let's spin that wheel. Who are we going to get this time? Ooh, looks like we have Eldar. Looks like Eldar are back on the docket. And who are they'll be facing? They have 4 options here. Ooh. All right. Eldar versus Chaos, guys. Who will we see? Who will we see? Eldar versus Chaos. All right, let's transition back into the game. And it's going to be a first come, first serve situation. Hi, Princess. Hello, I see you. Why are you tagging me, sir? White or an Orc? I forgot to type in Orks. I knew I was missing somebody. Princess. That's so funny. I'm so sorry. I literally thought, I think I'm, who am I missing? I guess it's not important. Fuck the Orks. Shameful, no WoD tonight. No, you know what? We've had so many games with Chaos. Let's do Orks versus Eldar. Orks versus Eldar. Do you guys want to see that? Orks versus Eldar? You guys down for that? So many games with Chaos, literally just one. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll leave the Orks. I added it to the list. We'll have Orks next. But right now, it's going to be Eldar and Chaos. And Faction War, Eldar versus Chaos. All right, lobby's up. First come, first serve. Red team will be Eldar, as blue team will be Chaos. Well, I guess people already figured out. So bottom team's dreadful Chaos, and blue team is dreadful Eldar. Oh, thank God I don't have to join. Don't worry, Princess. You're gonna get your Orc game. Don't you worry. Capital Spire? No, that looks like an awful map. Let's do Estia Province. Pick a different map, please. I got you, Aspig. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's get the prediction going for you gamblers, because I love you guys. And who wins? Eldar versus Chaos. Prediction is up, guys. Get to gambling. Which event is Saturday? Well, Saturday night is also a freaking faction war. So I know I've said it a couple times. Thursday, we're having a return of our 1v1 Thursdays. So sign up for that if you want a traditional Swiss tournament, 1v1 shenanigans. And this Saturday night, we're doing a massive faction war event. It's going to be a lot of effort from me, but I'm doing this because you guys have been begging for a faction war tournament. So sign up for the tournament, pick your top 3 factions, report your skill level, and I will do my best to make sure you have the best experience you can Saturday night. So I want to see how many repeats of factions we can get. I want to limit it to a maximum of 2, depending on how many signups we get. So yeah, you might play Saturday. Vocaloid, that's a legally binding contract. You have to now. Oh my God. The stacked Eldar team, Farseers only.
What do I do, Lord?
Destroy the child. Corrupt them all. Yeah, gamble your Necron get. Your Necron tech? Dude, literally. This is actually... Gambling is literally me inserting mind wipe scarabs into your brain is to gamble. Thank you so much for the brain bug. I'm not certain that's how that works. I'm a lawyer, Vocaloid. That's a legally binding contract. You have to show up to Saturday, or else I get to legally own your house. All right, everybody's ready, and let's begin. Let us begin. Princess, thank you so much for pointing out I never wrote down Orks. That's so fucking funny. Don't you legally owe Princess a ton of crackers? I do! Oh, thank you so much for reminding me. I do gotta give Princess a bajillion Scarab points. I gotta figure out how to give them to them, and then I will. This is true. Don't worry, Princess. I haven't forgotten. I just need to do it. All right, waiting on Sebastian, and ladies and gentlemen, the Grim Dark Future, welcome to yet another 3v3 cast of tonight. Up here in the Forces of Chaos, we have the Plague Champion being puppeted by Mr. Crow, Fiery Marine and the Dreadful Sorcerer, and Revel encased in his mighty armor of Serenite, leading the Chaos Lord, versus the magnificent Jefferson on the Farseer, Aspect on his other Farseer, and Sebastian himself again on Oops all Farseer. Good, good. So will it be Orks matchup next? Trav Matt, it most likely will be Orks next. So, all right, we do have a couple of Doom Bolts already obliterating these poor Guardians. Okay, we see the Zene's Worship coming out here from Fiery. Gonna Doom Bolt a second time into poor old Aspect. Dude, the double Doom Bolt is so strong versus low infantry armor units like the poor Guardians here. Aspect needs to be really respect all of this Chaos DPS as they're gonna be bum rushing his poor Guardians. Meanwhile, over here in the north, we do see a different story as Sebastian tries to outplay a little bit. Here, Rebel just kind of capturing the energy point. Sebastian to be leading the charge or not? Never mind. Needs to really commit. Meanwhile, Aspect here does have his Banshees out, almost wiping these heretics. Can the Farseer wipe this one model? The Farseer, what are we doing? Aspect, right click. The poor fucking guy has one model. Oh no, don't tell me you're gonna lose your Banshees in return. Oh, a lot of DPS there. 40 health, 30 health on those Banshees. One model drop, 16 health, 12 health. Oh, the line of sight saves her. Oh, that was almost a nightmare situation there for the Eldar. Meanwhile, in this other section of the map, Jefferson is dueling with Mr. Crow here. Guardians trying to DPS those heretics. Heretics taking a lot of DPS there from the Guardians. But the Blade Champion will be tagging these poor Guardians in melee. Farseer trying to DPS them as well. But this Farseer needs to get out of here because he's going to be full surrounded here. Okay. Ooh, Doombolt's going into manual there, causing a mass retreat there from Sebastian. Oh, lag is happening. Ooh, we might have to remake here, guys, because it seems that players are... Yep. Looks like it's going to be a rematch, guys. Don't you worry. I apologize for that. Looks like there's a lot of lag in the game for these guys. Thanks, Adilla. Dude, that sucks. Thank you, Adilla. How are you apologizing? So you crashed the loggy? Yeah, I DDoSed everybody. That's why I'm apologizing. Yeah, I mind controlled the Rebel and he's plagued by guilt. He DDoSed. All right, the lobby's up. First come, first serve. Eldar versus Chaos. Okay, lobby is back up. And please rejoin if you want to play tonight. I think... Who are we missing? Who are we missing? One slot's open if you want to play Chaos. First come, first serve, guys. Crowman? Yeah, Mr. Crow. We're waiting on him. The dreaded Crowman. There he is. Crowman at Cathay? God, dude, I hate that fucking unit in Total War. Literally my most hated unit. Cathay has like 1 AP infantry, dude, literally. Alright, just waiting on good old Mr. Crow and Jefferson to ready up, and we will continue. All right, the prediction still stands because I believe it's the same team. So no refunds issued this time, guys. All right, guys. We're just waiting on Sebastian to ready up. Yes, you can, Enate. Enough time has passed. Ladies and gentlemen of the Grimford Future, welcome to yet another rematch here between the good old forces of Eldar and the forces of the dreadful evil Chaos Gods. We have Sebastian here in the Farseer, Jefferson on the Farseer, and oops, old Farseer yet again here with Aspect on the Farseer. Rebel, the Chad himself, always leading the Chaos Sword, and the Fiery Marine on the Chaos Sorcerer, alongside Mr. Crow and the Plague Champion. Different skin this time, the Plague Champion, just a traditional guy. So let's see what happens. Milk and bread, what a delicious dinner. Have you ever had milk bread before, Dan Order? It slaps pretty hard. Like, the Japanese milk bread is actually so good if you've ever had that. One of my favorite types of bread. Okay, we have the... Ooh, do we see the dreaded double Doom Bolt again? Is this Aspect? Okay, no, this is Jeff. Oh, Jeff doesn't know about the double Doom Bolt. This poor innocent son. Down here is his... Okay, Sebastian's here down on the bottom. Sebastian versus Rel is a very equal matchup, I'd say. Banshee's here. Nice movement here. Banshee's going to be engaging the Sorcerer. I mean, the Lord. There's a lot of DPS on the Lord. Sebastian out-microed the Stomp there. Lord taking a lot of DPS. Oh, but the Heretics there, the Banshees are getting melted by the CSM Focus Fire there. Really great plays there from Rebel. Mass retreat here for Sebastian. But up in the north is a different story as the Farseer leads the charge with the Banshees into the CSM. Double Heretics will easily bleed all these Banshees back. Banshees are forced to retreat as the Guardians try to DPS into the Heretics. Heretics are also forced to retreat. Farseer should have not retreated. She was really healthy. Guardians are in the mass retreat here for Aspect. Down in the middle. Oh, no. Oh no. Is this a dead squad? Is this a dead squad? Did Jeff lose an entire squad to the double Doom Bolt? It seems 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only 4 here. There's a lot of dead heretics. Did you guys see Jeff lose the squad or no? I've never once dodged a kill of the week, dude, literally. Especially because Rebel is very like, ooh, Doom Bolt's coming out. Half healthing the Banshees. Whoa, oh my god, dude, the Sorcerer Doom Bolts, they hurt. Banshees are here to support alongside the Guardians. Sorcerer gonna be tagging the Farseer a little bit in melee. Banshee's gonna be focusing the CSM, but the double CSM DPS does rack up. These Guardians need to DPS into the CSM, not the Sorcerer there. We have Jefferson coming in to support Farseer. Very low, knocking back the CSM, doing exceptional DPS. That knockback animation really saved them there. Do we see a wipe there on the CSM? One model left. If the Farseer connects, sadly will not be able to connect there, as the double CSM would have potentially wiped a couple models there. Very lucky save there from Fiery. Up in the north, we do see Aspect trying to gun down the Heretics. Worship of Norgro going out. And we do see the heavy bolter turret getting suppressed here by the weapons team, but not doing a lot of DPS towards it. Doing 1 DPS at a second. Okay, Guardians here trying to DPS into the Heretics. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Lance Alliance 67. Appreciate you, buddy. That's a really funny pun there, I love you, buddy. Dude, why is this heavy bolter taking no damage there from the turret? That's funny as hell. Okay, mass retreat there from the Banshees. Rangers trying to DPS into the turret. This turret's taking no DPS. What? The entire fucking army is shooting this damn turret. Okay, finally it's dying. Oh, we do see Chaos Raptors out. This is going to be a really good counter versus the setup team, guys. Down here in the bottom. Ooh, we do see an assassination there on poor Sebastian's Farseer as the double Heretics from Rebel do push back the poor Banshees. Up in the north, we do see Aspect move up with his Guardians. But this double CSM Blom from Fire Marine is a very, very, very strong. Sebastian asking for a res. Let's see if his teammates can follow up, as we do see Jefferson trying to collapse here on Rebel, but he needs Sebastian there to come help, because now we do see a little bit of a maneuver there from Fiery, it seems. No, it looks like they're collapsing on an aspect up in the north. Okay, Farseer leading the charge there, gets surrounded by the Heretics. Banshees in the thick of it with the Sorcerer. No, sorry, not with the Lord. So Lord, kill the weak, knocking off all the Banshees. Banshees are already at half health, going to be jumped there by the Raptors. Ooh, nice Ranger fire there. Rangers are immediately going to be contested there by the Assault Marines. Banshees going to be chasing after them. Chaos Lord chasing after them. The Rangers using their fleet of foot ability to run out, forcing the Raptors back. And nice play here from Sebastian coming into the aid of Jeff. But in the meantime, we do see the opposite happening, as Aspect's getting dogpiled here by the forces of evil. Oh, yeah, especially with the Plague Champion there, with the Bile Spear, we're going to see a pure power bash here coming from the generators. Mr. Crow saying yum. Yum with the Pile Spear. I hate that. Okay, Aspect there going to be pushing back the forces of evil. Rangers DPS in there from the sides. Really good focus fire. The Guardians do have equipment. Oh, first grenade out. Does knock back a couple of the Heretics, but the Rangers are forced back because of the Raptors. Banshees and melee. Banshees are by themselves. There's a lot of focus fire, especially with the grenades. Aspect, you need to get your Banshees out of there, buddy. Banshees on the retreat path, and we do see the forces of evil again destroy the power node. That's a lot of wreck point being obliterated here. Where's Sebastian and Jeff? Were they also forced to retreat? All of the Eldar armies are in the mass retreat right now. The forces of evil are the Eldar and the IG. That's so true, Fistler. Did the latter really win? Yeah, Ordo Malleus won. This man must be a Primarch with these dad jokes. That's funny. The Doom Bolt! Dude, we see a double Doom Bolt. Those guys are all dead. Dude, the Doom Bolt plays here from Fiery, exceptional. Banshees here jumping on top of the Heretics. They should lose that because the Spiring Champion DPS is a lot there. Oh, that's very, very low there on those Banshees. Very low. 56 health there. We have Aspect's Farseer coming to support, but Jefferson's Farseer is not a lot of DPS by herself. Forced to retreat. Weapons team here. Again, the dreadful fucking Bolter turret being an absolute raid boss. Oh, God, the suppression. The suppression of these poor Banshees. Dude, that fucking heavy Bolter's evil from Mr. Crow. Wow. Down here at the bottom, we do see an absolute bloodbath as his Heretics get a mass suppression. Banshees are almost about to get wiped here by the Chaos Lord. One model left with 37 health. Getting chased after by the Chaos Lord. 9 health. A couple Stormbolter bullets. 1 health. The Banshees are wiped there by the Chaos Lord. Nice wipe. Banshees there on the retreat path as well. The Chaos Lord has not had enough Soul Stones for breakfast yet. Banshees here. Dude, oh no. Jeff does not see these Banshees get this low. Banshees are also wiped. The forces of the Eldar are getting absolutely obliterated. Jefferson already swinging in the towel as he lost the majority of his army. Sebastian as well. The only thing that's really in touch right now is Aspect's army, and GG is called, ladies and gentlemen. Chaos will be taking it. Yeah, no, it's gone. 100%. With those wipes, it was over. So the forces of Chaos will be winning this engagement, and we will be moving forward to the next faction war, guys. It's totally ogre. So let's see if we can make Princess happy and roll the Orcs, or will we see any of these other faction guys? And you know what time it is. Spin that wheel, baby. Let's see what the next match is going to be. Do we see Tyranids? We do see the beautiful Tyranids. All right. All right. All right. We do see Tyranids here. All right, Princess, you have a 1 in 3 chance of getting the Orcs. Do we see Tyranids and Orcs? No way. No way. All right, we have Tyranids and Orcs, guys. That is going to be the next matchup. That's going to be the next matchup. So let's transition back to the game. Yes way. And let's host the next one. Faction War. Tyranids versus Orcs. All right, lobby is up. First come, first serve. You know the deal, guys. What a good day to be alive. The never-ending war begins. Someone bring One Eye, I demand it. I feel like Tyranid versus Orks is a really, really fun matchup. Okay, Travmat is in here. Princess is in here. Mr. Crow's in here. I mean, it looks like this is probably the fan favorite. Join the second I saw live, everybody was in here. Fan favorite matchup, dude. All right, while the players get ready, let's start the next prediction, guys. Who's going to win, the Tyranids or the Orks? Tyranids, Orks. And thank you so much for joining us back for community night. I know I've missed a couple of Tuesday community nights. Life has been exceptionally busy, but I hope you guys love the return of the triple streams a week, guys, keeping this game alive. Why would no one pick Warlock? I have no idea. I think they were doing a bit loves love. Rooting for Nids, but voting for the Orks. God, I never played Nids. Let's go. 10K on myself muting stream now. Oh my fucking God. Who wants Princess to go broke? Now is the time to countervote, guys. There's 10,000 points on the line. Oh my God. All right, just waiting on Fiery. You want to try 2 Banshees versus Chaos Lord, Sorcerer? I feel like you were doing really good at one point, though, Sebastian, with the double Banshees. But how's everybody doing tonight? I'm fucking happy to have you guys back, dudes. We're just chilling. I'm actually excited we might get Warhammer Skulls next month. I'm really anticipating. If you've been following the Dawn of War 4 Discord, there have been some rumblings of another trailer dropping on for Warhammer Skulls. So, where's the Feed Cat Redeem? I'm currently doing a one-man show, Swan Night, so there's no Feed the Cat Redeem tonight. I apologize. I will come back. Go to map? Absolutely go to map. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another cast tonight, here with the dreaded forces of the Orks. On the blue team being led by Mr. Crow's Commando Knob, Travmat's mech that I can't click for some reason, and Princess, the war boss here, leading their wall to victory. Or will they, as we have Fiery Marine on his Hive Tyrant, the magnificent Jeff as well on his Hive Tyrant, as well as Aspect on the Lictor. Okay. Okay, we have the mech boy here teleporting, being hyper aggressive, capturing the early wreck point here for the Tyranids, slowing them down a little bit, especially if he gets that wreck point captured. That's really going to delay the Tyranids for a little bit. Does get the capture, and then immediately run inside the building where the Hive Tyrant won't be able to get into this. They have mid garrison. Okay, this is going to be an absolute pain. Oh, Jeff is already crashing out, guys. This is go. We need Milo fed and chunky. No, he actually lost a lot of weight because we've been actually putting him on a diet. He's super healthy now. We can't get him all thick. Ooh, nice DPS here on the Orks. These Termagants shouldn't have retreated. They were doing exceptional DPS on the Sluggas, I feel. Okay, Hive Tyrant getting very, very low. Needs to be very careful. The Shooter DPS is starting to climb up, especially with the mech boy there in melee range. The Hive Tyrant getting exceptionally low, but managed to be able to get out. On the other hand, on the beach here, we have Princess versus Aspect. Tyranids trying a little bit of DPS there. War Boss is going to be tagging the Termagants in melee, stomping them, knocking everybody out. Nice engagement here. Aspect needs to be very careful with his Tyranids here as the forces of Trav, I apologize, move over here for the flank. Jefferson is here kind of to support his generators. The Hormagons do not want to be fighting Sluggas and the War Boss and the Mech Boy there. Okay, Termagant's gonna be shutting down these shooter boys as they couldn't DPS to the generator. Actually, Aspect's Lictor has been feasting on those poor Slugger boys there by themselves. The double shooters, though, need to be very careful. They can easily wipe. Oh, no, Aspect. Oh, no, the shooter boys in melee will be able to assassinate Aspect's Lictor. That's an incredibly painful loss this early. Up in the north is a different story, though. Fire Marine is feasting versus Mr. Crow, as his Hormagaunts and Tyranids do push them back. Might even see an early power bash situation here. Okay, down here, War Boss is trying to get DPS'd. Termagant's also moving up, but the Shooter Boy Armada moves up, trying to DPS these Hormagaunts. Oh, they don't get the right point. That's so painful. You were a frame away, Jeff. Uh-oh. We do have the dreaded Storm Boys here. Going to be tagging the Hormagaunts. Who won the last game? It was the Dreaded Forces of Evil. How did I do on PC, by the way, Scar? You did okay, buddy. Okay, Storm Boys here jumping on top of the Termagants. Trying to be tagging them in melee. Warrior Brew going to be DPSing into the Storm Boys. A lot of ranged DACA here, but the Slugger Boys also make contact here with the Tyranids in melee. It's an absolute slugfest. Storm Boys getting focused there by the Warriors. Warriors still very... Actually, never mind. They're no longer healthy. They're below half health, but they do force the Storm Boys back. The Sluggers, though, with their power melee, get absolutely downtrodden there by the Termagants. Hormagaunts here going to be jumped here by those Sluggers. Hormagaunts need to be very careful as they're being DPS right there as well by the shooters. Hormagaunts being forced to retreat. Hive Tyrant trying to do something here. And the shooter boys are in the building. Gonna give them a bunch of garrison. Hormagaunts here trying desperately to DPS into the Sluggers. Hive Tyrant getting a little bit low as well as the Hormagaunts. Slugger Boys actually forced to retreat. Slugger Boys getting exceptionally low. 2 models left down with 13 health. Incredibly lucky there for Princess. Hive Tyrant does a giant stomp there and does have rending talons, making it a very vicious in melee now. Okay, Termagant's trying to DPS. Warrior Brood do have their suppression out, do suppress the shooter boys. And we do see Mr. Crow's Armada attempting to power bash the good old Fiery up here, I believe. Yeah, Fiery's licking his wounds. This allows Mr. Crow a chance to power bash, which he probably will. Aspect has been revived by Jeff. Really good revive right there. Warball's getting punched in the dick there by the Termagants. Oh my god, Mr. Crow's gonna get the entire Gen Fire here. Fiery's a little bit too late to the move. It's so funny how much Turin vocabulary you inherited. Dude, I've been watching Turin for literally years. That's why. Why though? Fuck you, Eden. Yeah, I'm gonna have to time myself out for that one. Oh, Termagant's getting a lot of DPS there. Oh no, the Sticker Bomb, the Sticker Bomb. Sticker Bomb almost wiping that one Termagant. Oh, hello, Milo. Milo just announced himself by meowing at my door. We do see a mass retreat here from the Tyranids as the Storm Boys do leap there. This is an absolute slugfest. What is it? What is even happening here? Oh my god, the Hormagaunts might get wiped there. Hormagaunts down to something. The Lictor! Aspect, your Lister's completely surrounded, buddy. Why what? When and where? Why though? Okay, Generator's getting completely obliterated by the Slugger Boys. Pain Boy's also there, dropping some heals. Nice stomp there on the War Boss. Storm Boy's also feasting in melee. Slugger Boy still prioritizing the Generators. That Generator's still alive though. The Slugger Boys did not finish it. Mass suppression there from the Warriors, but nice counter shutdown there from the War Boss, shutting down the Warrior Brood. Hive Tyrant almost going down there to the range focus fire from the Shooter Boys. The Aspect's Lictor is getting focus fire there by all the Shooter Boys though. Half health on that Lictor Alpha. Aspect needs to be very dangerously careful with that Lictor Alpha, as the War Boss and Pain Boy do immediately bum rush him. Lictor Alpha will yet again go down? Question mark? Yeah, it does go down. Jesus Christ. I was going to save it if it lived. Tier 2 being researched first, ladies and gentlemen, by Princess. Oh my god. No, the War Boss. The War Boss. He's completely surrounded. No. Pain Boy should be able to live. Yeah, Pain Boy does live. Very expensive loss there for Princess losing their War Boss. As Aspect's Lictor easily can be resurrected there by the Hive Tyrant, who's already on his way. The War Boss dying so deep is going to be very difficult for the Orks to res. Lictorlicious? Dude, literally, the Lictor special. Lictor Alpha crumped by War Boss Sigma. That's actually incredibly funny. Meanwhile, up here, look at this. Mr. Crow's in a mass retreat as the Tyranids focus fire these generators. Oh my god, these Shadow Boys getting eviscerated by the Termagants. Finger licked good. Rook, that deserves a pin. That's actually the funniest fucking message I've seen all night. That's a 5-minute pin for that message, dude. Finger licked good, dude. That's awesome. That was a really funny comment there, Rook. Okay, Termagants here being pushed back. Hi, Swift. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful night. Sigma Mogs Alpha confirmed. I reckon Nids taste like prawn. You know, I've never had prawn. I've been watching a cooking show lately and they were cooking prawn in it. I'm like, dude, I would fucking tear apart that prawn. You're not doing good after that prawn. Dude, it's so good. It's finger licked good, dude. Copyright it, Rook. Put it in a t-shirt. Oh my god, look at this orc wall right here, dude. Travman and I believe Mr. Crow just engorging themselves in the power of the Wa. Tier 2 being researched by the entirety of blue team. Jefferson slagging behind a little bit in tech. Seafood is half my diet, dude. That's awesome. How have you lived without prawn? I don't know. I mean, I've eaten shrimp, but I've just never had prawn. I imagine it's like a similar tasting shrimp, right? Yeah, Hive Tyrant focusing fire there. The mech boy. I mean, sorry, the Commando Knob. Storm Boys will be able to shut down the Warrior Brood. For shutting down the suppression. Oh, they just cornered themselves there. That is a very painful corner. I don't think Jeff knew where he was microing there, but the Storm Boys, actually, it was a counterbait. The Storm Boys and the Slugger Boys. Oh my god, that's a double wipe. I was actually completely wrong. I apologize. That was a masterful bait there. Oh my god. Are they like the same? No, prawns are different. Prawns are a different size of shrimp, I believe. Wow, that was a very painful loss for Trapmat and Mr. Crow, losing all those units. Like, genuinely, that might have single-handedly put the Tyranids back on the menu, guys. Why prawn? Bread, water, and the Holy Spirit should be enough to satisfy your place. You're so true, Dan Order. So true. Poor homeless Orks. Somebody Google the difference between prawn and shrimp. I don't want to be crazy. Okay, Tyranids going to be stealing the wreck point there from the Orks right in front of their houses. And we do see a Zone Throw coming out from Fire A. Zone Throw, I believe, is a very good pick with all the blobs. Jeff now reaching tier 2. Aspect not being able to afford anything tier 2 yet with all the requisition bleed. Okay, Tyranids there focusing fire the Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant getting it exceptionally low. Storm Boys there with the knob will be able to beat the brakes out of anything they come in contact there. The Hive Tyrant actually not taking a lot of DPS. Oh, never mind. He's taking a shit ton of DPS now. Warboss now in melee. The Hive Tyrant actually went down to the Storm Boys. Wow. Oh, Jeff's army is getting completely mulched here. Those Storm Boys literally outpaying themselves. As well as the Warboss there not DPSing. Oh, no. Aspect, your warriors. Oh, Aspect completely forgot about his warriors. A little bit too late there, buddy. Okay, Venom Brood does take out the truck. Nice night there from the Venom Brood. That's where Aspect was microing. A Warrior Brood for your truck. I believe that's fair. Shrimp and Bronze. Sasha Stormcrow, thank you so much for the comment. No, I wanted to read it. It rolled up. A longer legs. Lane protein and make up their lone fat versus recipe like current shrimp. Oh. Okay, gotcha. I love all this prawn lore. Thank you so much, guys. Prawn is a cool Subnautica underwater mech. No other meeting, dude. Based. How many more games will I have, by the way? Probably one more game or two after this. We're still a little bit early, but I want to aim for a 3.5 hour stream. What makes you wonder whether Tal don't have a vehicle called Prawn? Inakuro, do you know what's coming in 11th edition? Because that might be a new unit, the Prawn. Like a single-seater speeder. Oh, do you imagine if they have like the droid speeder that's like upright from Star Wars? If the fucking Tal had that, that'd be sick. Okay, Storm Boys here jumping on top of the warriors yet again. But the double Hive Tyrant and the Lictor will be easily be able to punish the Storm Boys. Warboss trying to support their boys there. Termagon's being forced back there by the mech boy. Oh, Stormboy's almost getting wiped there by all the melee DPS. Warrior Brood. The Warrior Brood could technically jump and top inside of that building. Okay, Termagon's being forced back as the Orc Armada continues to feast. The Tyrant Guard is completely caught out here, taking a lot of melee DPS there. Oh, the poor Tyrant Guard's gonna die. Oh, that's such an expensive loss. Just losing it to Sluggo Boys. Damn. Now we continue the siege here as the Sluggo Boys with the Burners will continue the power bash situation here as the Tyranids are actually losing a lot of models. What about the Prawn Shrimp? Make that model. Say single seater speeder 10 times in a row. Single seater speeder, single seater speeder, single seater speeder, single seater speeder, dude, that's actually really hard. Do Burners just delete Tyrant Guard and Shield Wall or something? I don't know. I believe maybe because they have power melee because of the Burners. Warriors can't open doors. Can they not go inside buildings? They don't have opposable foams? That sucks. Okay, Warball's a little bit low, but he's got that mean green power claw right there. Where's the zone throw? I haven't seen the zone throw. I haven't seen Fiery and Mr. Crow dual fates up here in the north. Okay, nice flank here. Fire Marine's getting completely and utterly collapsed here. He needs to do a mass retreat. These Tyranids are completely outclassed. There's 3 Orc players here completely assassinating poor Fire Marine. Oh my god. The Ripper Swarm! No, he didn't make it out alive. Zone Throw got completely assassinated in that engagement. Wow, the ambush from all the Orc players here. Wow, that's a painful loss. Oh, Foot of Gorg! Foot of Gorg! Oh, so much friendly fire there. Those poor Sluggo Boys get obliterated. But yeah, I mean, exceptional micro from blue team, collapsing on Fiery. Fire did manage to purchase some Gene Stealers, but let's see if they can pay for themselves. Is it too late to vote, Kappa? Absolutely. Yeah, Unicorn, I'm not gonna let the voting happen until like 20 minutes into the game. That's a sham. Orcs getting to tier 3, ladies and gentlemen. Nice shot down there. Okay, I want to see where these Gene Stealers do up here in the north. The Gene Stealers could eviscerate through a lot of Mr. Crow's army if they get in contact. I'm just very worried about Mr. Crow's tier 3 transition. Okay, Hormagon's here trying to assassinate the weird boy. I'm not sure why the Gene Stealers are moving back. They could have won that engagement, especially the support right there. They could have easily won that. Global denim shortage incoming? Dude, literally. The jeans, the denim. Denim stores all over the world. Okay, Terramagons and friends leading the charge there. Oh, nice stick bomb right there. Does stun a bunch of Orcs. Weeble should just let the melee Hormus do his 360 special, dude. So true. Okay, Capillary Tower coming out there, buffing all the Tyranid units. We do see a mass Tyranid swarm moving up. Gene Stealers leading the charge, but they get all knocked back by a singular special right there. Foot of Gork! Misses! Let's fucking go! Okay, Gene Stealers doing a lot of DPS. Gene Stealers forced to retreat as they're below half health. The Ripper Swarms. The second unit of Gene Stealers has hit the field. I think the Orcs are losing this. Yeah, the Tyranid Armada really just feasting here. Mass retreat on all sides here from the Orcs. Warboss here completely surrounded. Gonna be using his Stomp to get itself out of dodge there. Gets knocked by one of the Gene Stealers though, but I think he has enough health to survive. Oh, we do see an assassination of the mech boy. Tier 3 being researched now by the Tyranid players. That was an exceptional engagement for the Tyranids. Putting them back on the map, dude. Wow. Wow. That was a really crazy engagement. Dude, I generally couldn't even follow that for half of the time. That was a crazy fight there. Victory points are dead even for everybody, guys. Okay, Halftime Moon up there. Shooter Boys shutting down the Capillary Tower as they provide a very essential buff last fight. Melee Tau suits with Cyberpunk Mantis plates, dude, that would be sick. That'd be sick. Okay, tier 3 research by Mr. Crow and Travman, but they don't have the wreck. Oh, these Shooter Boys. Oh, a little bit of mismicro there. Shooter Boys got completely eviscerated. Weird Boys doing their thing. Oh, nice DPS those on the Termagants. Termagants need to immediately retreat there. Oh, we do see an ambush there waiting to happen. Capillary Tower will be going down once more. Tier 3 now researched by the Tyranids. Do we see Carnifex is hitting the floor soon? Okay, Storm Boy's leading that charge, shutting down the Warriors, but there's a bunch of Gene Stealers to counterpunch alongside Hormagons. The Warrior Broods, on the other hand, are getting very focused fire, forced to retreat. Counterpunch here from the Tyranid Armada as they now force themselves into the thick of it. Sluggo Boys doing really good DPS, but they're fighting Gene Stealers, so Sluggo Boys are going to lose hard. Retreats already summoning as the Orks now on the mass retreat. The Tyranids are winning all these engagements, as it seems. But down the bottom is a completely different story. We do see Aspect extremely suffering here as the Orc Armada keeps pushing. Prince is just feasting. Is that a wipe on these Gene Stealers? Aspect cannot afford that wipe on these Gene Stealers. 6 health. Oh, the Gene Stealer Prince alive. That's a very, very expensive loss here from Aspect. Aspect's army is the breaking point here for the Tyranids, but so is Mr. Crow. Mr. Scroll actually, on the other hand, did manage to afford an Ob Squad. Okay, Hive Tyrant and friends leading the charge. Okay, Gene Stealer's doing exceptional DPS as well. Okay, nice Warboss DPS there, using his Power Claw and stuff. Okay, I think the Tyranids win this, right? The Weird Boy's still there, though. Oh, Sluggo Boys are very low. Sluggo Boys actually get full wipe there, it seems. Oh, and they're now the oops, still Tyranids. Oh, God, Princess, you need to get the fuck out of Dodge here. Almil, on the other hand, it's a different story. Nothing that exciting. But yeah, look at this massive Tyranid Armada just pushing back the Orcs, guys. Any tier 3 units? No tier 3 units yet for the Tyranids, but we have Knobs already in the field. Knobs getting the meaner and greener upgrades already. Second Knob Squad coming out from Princess. We're getting out-tiered right now by the Orcs on the Tyranids. The Tyranids do not have a tech advantage. The Orcs are going to have a massive tech advantage with these Knobs on the field. Losing those genes is good for Aspect. How is losing the genes good for Aspect? Does it just give him more income, essentially? Okay, we do see double Carnifex coming out here from Jeff and Aspect. It's going to come down to how good those Carnifexes perform in these blob fights, because there's a lot of melee to take them out. Okay, Hive Tyrant using its immunity to suppression there to get the victory point. Does steal it. Needs to be very careful as the Knobs do counter engage. Okay, Gene Stealer Broods here. We do see a Swarm Lord being summoned there by Chaos Marine. The carnivorous age is upon us. Dude, so true. Stranglethorn actually kind of viable here. True. Send in the Carney train. Dude, send in the Carnies, bro. Oh, we do see a wipe there. Looks like one of the poor Termagants got a little bit too ambitious there. Okay, we see the one Carmen effects. Immediately getting Stranglethorns. Okay, Fire needs to be very careful. His army is not here. He just needs to mass retreat here. Knobs being jumped there by the Gene Stealers. Warriors being suppressed yet again by the Storm Boys. And it's a looks like it's going to be a mass retreat here for the Tyranids, question mark? Carnifex is there, though. He's now tagged in melee by the Storm Boys. He's not going to be using his Stranglethorn cannon like he wants to. Gene Stealer for the foot of more! No, sorry, those are rocks! That completely missed! Oh, that was a massive waste of an army ability there. Carnifex is now free to start shooting its Stranglethorn. First shot, it's going to be suppressing all the Orcs. Mass suppression from the Stranglethorn into the Bioplasma, into the Capillary Tower. Oh, beautiful Stranglethorn DPS, forcing Travmat to retreat here. The Stranglethorn already paying for itself with those couple of shots. Down here at the bottom is a different story as the Knobs here from Princess do push back Aspect all the way back to his base. It's a really cool looking Carnifex though. Knobs going to be perma-suppressed by that. As the second Carnifex is going to be chased after by the Warboss. Suppressing the Warboss as well. Yeah, the Carnifexes are kind of feasting. We do have an Orc Battle Wagon being summoned in by Trav. Okay. Hex is the backbone. Yeah, Hex is definitely the backbone right now. Like, look at this complete massive armada. But Trav having a Battle Wagon could be the tech piece the Orcs need to come back. The second distraction Carnifex has hit the wall towers. That's tragic. That's so tragic. Okay, Tyranids and friends leading the charge here. Okay, Tyranids here moving up. Where's the battle wagon? I want to see the battle wagon. Oh, the battle wagon's leading the charge, guys. Zap cannon doing a little bit of DPS there. Jeff spotting the battle wagon. Zap cannon doing really good DPS there. Carnifexes do not have anything to take that out. They only have anti-infantry guns against the battle wagon. The battle wagon can just scoot and shoot and completely dodge it. Yeah, that just tickled that. Bouncy wagon, so true. Yeah, okay, Venom Brood's gonna be DPSing the battle wagon. Oh, but the battle wagon immediately sees that, drops the Storm Boys. Exceptional micro there from Trav. Immediately shut down the Venom Broods. Venom Broods do get saved there a little bit by the Lictor, but the Venom Broods need to get out of there. It's a very precarious situation. If you lose those Venom Broods, it might be a little bit Jover. Poor Lictor got suppressed there by their own Stranglethorn. Venom Broods forced to retreat here up in the north. What the hell was all that? Okay, Swarmlord, they're going to be buffing all of his nearby units. Trying to bait the Orks into engaging first. Okay, we do see Fire Marine lead the charge there with the Swarmlord. Mass Tyranid Armada into the Orc Vomit, suppressing him into the foot of Mork. There's just a massive amount of Tyranids there. I think the Orcs are winning this engagement, though. The Tyranid forces are actually melting to the combined melee DPS there. Swarmlord is still feasting, though, alongside the Hive Tyrant. Meal in the back here. We do see the Mech Boy here going crazy with his ability, knocking everybody over. Swarmlord is still feasting, though. There's a lot of Termagants and friends here. Looted Tank is trying to DPS. The Swarmlord, ladies and gentlemen, is completely surrounded, is trying to heal, slowly and surely healing, but the Looted Tank is actually doing exceptional DPS with his Battle Cannon. Swarmlord's about to go down. One more shot from the Looted Cannon does take out the Swarmlord, ladies and gentlemen. This might be an absolute GG. Fiery Marines army is completely melting up in the north, and the Wa Armada does overtake the Tyranids. Battle Wagon coming in there for a strafing run as the Hive Tyrant desperately tries to connect there on the Weird Boy, but fails to connect. Bioplasma misses. Very ambitious shot there, but wow, the Swarmlord trying to face tank it. Oh, Carnifex again completely surrounded. We have a bunch of Commando Squad knobs there with missile launchers. Do take out the Carnifex alongside the boss knob. And ladies and gentlemen, do we see an Orc upset on the Tyranid forces? Wow. That's a lot of knobs. That is a lot of knobs, guys. Okay, Tyranid forces getting trying to push back out of their bases. The Carnifex is still a little bit healthy, but one of them being down. We see a Lictor Assassin being purchased. This is how Germany can still win. Dude, literally, we're gonna see this is the type of game that causes a lot of speculation how people could have won it. Battle Wagon kind of just chilling at half health, though. Nice zap damage there. But look at that. That is a massive Orc wall right there. Okay, Looted Tank. Trying to get some shots on that Carnifex. Ooh, massive Tyranid army ability being used on top of the entire Orc army. Oh no, the Orcs are moving. The Orcs are not moving out of this army ability, guys. They're taking so much DPS. Oh my god, it's an absolute murder scene right here for the Orcs. They're getting absolutely eviscerated by these Tyranids. Rocks being dropped on top of the entire Tyranid armada, though. A bunch of friendly fire is going to happen in the process, though, as the rocks drop in from the sky. So I don't even know what the fuck's going on. What a crazy engagement here. More capillary towers coming out. The Looted Tank is still healthy. The Gene Stealers do get wiped there by the Weird Boy. Or no? The Gene Stealer, oh, okay, the Gene Stealer gets whacked there by the War Boss, and actually we do see the Orcs make a comeback and completely secure this victory, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Battle Wagon might be going down, though. Venom Boobs need to desperately just get one more volley into it, but then the Storm Boys almost wipe them. We do see a death there of the Carnifex. Lictor kind of just standing there letting the boys run. And yeah. Second Looted Tank coming out here from Mr. Crow. Battle Wagon barely living at 137 health, and wow. GG is being called, and ladies and gentlemen, it seems that the Orks will be bringing in the dough after this absolute brutal of a game, guys. Holy fuck. Need more neurothropes? Dude, literally, what a crazy match. That was cinema at the end. Damn, Hitler shot himself in the bunker. Literally, rebel. Fuck. Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good match. Let's do one more game to seal the deal for tonight's community night. But let's end the prediction here and give the Orks their W. G. 17,000 points have now been distributed to all the gamblers. As now we're stuck in a loading screen that might take forever. Fiery may be my Oshi, but doubting Princess on Orks would have been treason, dude, literally. Princess, you locked in. Would I have one my team had was not de Lamau. Time for a Space Marine mirror? No, there isn't. I believe there's a couple more factions. Thick boys in chat right now. Oh, there we go. And you know what time it is? We're out of the loading screen and let's go back to the I wonder who's next. All right, guys. Last matchup of the night. It's gonna be Space Marines versus Imperial Guard. Yay! All right, guys. Last and final faction war of tonight. It's going to be the Space Marines versus the Imperial Guard. Get your last game of tonight in, boys. Get on in here. Now let's do a good old purification plan. I'm going to go get some water, and I'm going to be back. You guys fill on in, and I'll be back. Hello. I was getting water. Oh, the masker just died. Who turned off the monolith? I lost connection. Do we not have another Imperial Guard player? What is going on here? Or the hard W's? Dan Order, you just used a hard W, buddy. What the heck? Do we have any other hero that wants to play the IG, or do I have to roll up my sleeves and do it? Half W's? Princess, if you want to play one more game, tonight's the last game of the night. One slot for the IG is open. If not, I'll do it. I'll lock in and get absolutely bullied there by the fucking Inakura. Thank you, Princess. So I can get to dentist, my dad. You can always just sandbag if you gotta get to your dentist, you know? Made the mistake of trying to fight in melee. Yeah, Aspect. Those early engagements were tough versus Princess down on the bottom of the map. All right, let's do a prediction here. Final prediction of the match of the night, and who wins? IG versus Space Marines. You fucking goobers tonight. All right, is everybody ready? 505 is asking for 1 minute. Uvu, penguin face. Good luck, have fun, Princess. All right, gamers, what do you think we're going to be seeing in Warhammer Skulls? Are we going to see anything from Total War? I don't think we're going to see shit from Total War for like a long while, right? It'll be cool if we get some Dawn of War stuff. Maybe we get Dawn of War 2 Remastered announced. That'd be awesome. That could be cool. That could be very cool. He's a siren for a reason. Rebel, chill the fuck out with the Chaos Sword retreat kills. KK, thanks. Yeah, literally. That Chaos Sword was feasting. Just waiting on good old 505, and we'll begin this last match on Katrin Purification Plant. Nobody's predicting, you gamblers. Come on, guys. Drop in a couple salty chips there. I know you guys make all your money on the weekends, though, and we got the big events going, though. What is a Salty Scarab stream without salt? So true. Sodium induced and straight into your veins. And let's get this party started, guys. He killed my banshees in that remake. I was about to throw my laptop against the wall. That's awesome. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen of the Grim Dark Future, welcome to yet another cast. Over here in the blue team, we have the dreaded Imperial Guard being led by 505, alongside his Lord Commissar friend Aspect and Princess Hex on the Inquisitor, versus the dreaded forces of the Space Marines as Inakura leads his tech rush, Jefferson the Magnificent on his Apothecary, and Fire Marine again on his Space Marine. Are they all having like white color schemes? What's going on here? They all have the same damn... Oh, they're all Luna Wolves. Dude, they all went matching. That's cute. Really like these little Luna Wolves coming out leading the charge. Versus the guards who now lead the charge.
Victory point acquired by our mates, sir.
It's actually going to be really tough because I don't know who's going to be who's who.
By our allies.
Point me in the right direction, sir.
Okay, Tactical's leading the charge here down in the middle.
Requisition right up.
Triple guardsmen from Princess and Aspect. Only 505 being comfortable with the Sentinel. Guardsmen here getting focus fire by Aspect. As they now focus fire into the Tacticals as the Inquisitor searches DPS, and Tacticals forcing melee here. Inquisitor actually saving them with a special. Guardsmen here trying to DPS into the Apothecary, but the Apothecary is going to force those Guardsmen into melee. Tacticals just straight up bullying those Guardsmen, and the heal coming out from the Apothecary on the Tacticals very, very clutch. And yeah, we do see Aspect lose his early game engagement here to Jeff. The Apothecary is a little bit too strong with those heals early game. Down here on the other side, Force Commander is going to get bullied here by the Sentinel. I feel like the Sentinel is just a better early game pick than just triple Guardsman, right? Especially versus Apothecary? I'm not crazy. Is Sent not meta now? No, the Sentinel is the meta. These guys are just doing something different though, love. Okay, Apothecary forcing those units back. Up in the north, Force Commander on the retreat. I cannot believe such sweat. Fiery Marine losing his mind in those early engagements. Okay, victory points getting neutralized here by 505. It is 3 GMs is uncommon 3v3 strats, I guess. I just feel like the Sentinel just outperforms so much better though. Sentinel here going to be forcing these Tacticals out of cover. That's the other thing. The Stomp and the Sentinel destroying cover is just so exceptionally strong. Guardsmen here getting focus fire by the Scouts and the Tacticals. Luckily, they have perfect cover there. Tacticals trying to force melee. Gonna get focus fire by the other Guardsmen. Do make it into melee. The Serb going to be bleeding a couple Guardsmen models as they now force to retreat. Apothecary going to try to jump on top of the Sentinel. Scouts trying to do a little bit of DPS. Apothecary does get a nice heal on those Tacticals before they full retreat. Guardsmen scale better, I guess. I mean, but yes and no. The Sentinel can transition into anti-vehicle though, right? Because the triple Guardsman forces you to get a heavy weapons team to deal with anything. Yeah, you have probably seen a lot of Missile Sentinels. Missile Sentinels are disgusting, especially with the crack or the frag. Ooh, Devastator's going to be suppressing all of these Guardsmen here. Sentinel leading the charge, doing a little bit of DPS. Lord Commissar trying to get out of the... Ooh, Devastators do get the advanced targeting. That's going to be melting all these infantry. Lord General actually making it into melee. That's kind of crazy. The suppression didn't go off on him. Devastator's getting pushed back, but there's a second set of Devastators. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lord General here, suppressed by the Devastators. First Devastators got forced to retreat. Meanwhile, the Guardsmen here try to take out that power node. Force Commander has a Storm Shield to negate suppression. Okay. RD Spotter is going to be bullied there by the Force Commander. Force Commander already immediately bleeds a Guardsman. 3 guard squads look epic, unlike Sinful Vile Sentinel. So true, Dan Order. So true. Force Commander getting forced there. Knocked back by the Sentinel and focus fire by all the Guardsman DPS. Nice smoke there by the RD Spotters. RD Spotters need to do the same thing on the Devastators. Knock them out before they set up. Oh, it's a little bit too late. Oh, luckily the Heavy Bolter does counter suppress them and force a retreat. Nicely played there by 505. Up here in the north, Inquisitor very low. Guardsmen here trying desperately to get a power mash, but the Space Marine forces will be collapsing on him. Apothecary leading the charge. Guardsmen don't get the soul. Oh my god, the generator lives on 2 health. Mass retreat here from Princess. Is this... Oh my fucking god. Fire Marine has gone triple fucking Devastator. What are we doing, guys? We were all yelling about the triple Guardsmen. It's triple fucking Devastators. Oh, that means that Inakura is gonna be spamming Tacticals and fucking and Stern Guard because of that. Look at that fake Assault Marine squad. Dude, they got the old school jump pack boys. Okay, flamers here are going to be power bashing princesses generators. It's 3 setup teams are kind of valid versus IG. That's evil. That's evil. 1 Chimera GG. I don't think so, Dark Rikachu. Because like the Chimera is very heavily threatened by the last cannon. Guardsmen here about to get wiped there by the apothecary. You need to be very careful their aspect. No, don't lose this guardsman squad aspect. The sergeant's the only thing alive. Okay, he does save it. He does save it. The sergeant. Wow, the sergeant with 11 health. That's crazy. Go, 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 Jeff. I trust in you. Nice save there. Apothecary getting completely annihilated there. As the mass guardsman armada pushes them back. Down here at the bottom, Force Commander with the Storm Shield does push through the suppression. And we do see, dude, this is evil. The triple Devastator build is vile. Sentinel trying to DPS into the Force Commander. Guardsmen need to retreat. Wow, dude, the encroaching Devastator lines, guys. Okay, Sentinel there going to be power bashing. Not power bashing. No, Sentinel's going to be forcing the Force Commander. Maybe Devastator's desperately trying to set up. Sentinel does knock them out. Dude, that Devastator squad is so low. Oh, but it's all been a bait. The Sentinel does go down. Oh, that's so painful. That's so painful. 505 desperately trying to counteract this fucking Devastator spam. Tier 2 being reached by the Space Marines. Ogryns are in the field. I'm not sure if Ogryns will be able to handle all the suppression team, but Princess is completely on the other side of the map, not dealing with this cancer. Oh, that's the counter to the Devastators, guys. The fucking Manticore. Dude, fucking Sebastian, you've gotten modded the entire night. That's really funny. A flamer there from the tacticals, bleeding all the poor guardsmen. Guardsmen now transitioning to plasma though. That's a really good tech piece there from Princess. The Force Commander there getting the Thunderhammer. Hops into the Razorback. There's nothing to shut down that Razorback on this other side of the map. Whirlwind coming out here from Jeff. That is a good pick. Double Razorback? Double fucking Razorback from Ine? Oh, God. The double Razorback lives, guys. Second Razorback's on the field. Oh, the heavy weapon team's now looking. They have auto cannons. They don't have last cannons for the fucking Razorback.
We just need to find an edge.
Heavy weapons team being purchased there by Princess to get a last cannon. Second Whirlwind. What is this build? This is all evil shit coming from the Space Marines. Okay, all hopping into the party bus as these tacticals will attempt to power bash. Assault Marines jumping into the thick of it, knocking everybody over. Tacticals cooking all the guardsmen alive. Ogryns force the Assault Marines back. Lord Commissar also forcing the scouts back. Guardsmen getting almost melted by those tacticals. Ogryns in melee there with a Rhino. Demon and Thunderhand over there with the Force Commander doing a little bit of DPS. The double Razorback is the most annoying thing I've ever seen. But even more annoying to this is going to be the double Whirlwind from fucking Jeff. This is just Oopso Rhino variants, dude. Okay. Whirlwind's going to be shooting the wall a little bit, trying to shut down the Ogryns. Fight fire with fire, evil with evil. I mean, 505 does have the Manticore. I don't think he shot his missiles yet because they're still on the rack. Melt the gun from the Lord General is a really good choice. Does really good damage versus the armor. Okay, Whirlwind going to bring in a little bit DPS there. Great versus all those guardsmen blobs. Auto cannon's going to be set up there. Ooh, nice DPS there on that Razorback. Oh my god, half health the Razorback. See, you need a mass armada of fucking heavy weapon teams to deal with all those fucking rhinos. Manticore there is going to be feasting versus all these heavy weapons team. Razorback moving up. Dude, is that the fucking 1, 2, 3? That's the third fucking Razorback. And double Whirlwinds. Like, Jesus Christ. Sergeant Heavy Weapon keeps them from being knocked back, so Whirlwind isn't going to be that great. I don't think, yeah, I hard agree there. I mean, the assault team, though, the Assault Marines, if they see that autocannon, that thing's dead. Yep, Assault Marines will be jumping on top of the autocannon, forcing a retreat. Oh, Manticore. Oh, does hit the Razorback. Hits it again. Which, dude, everybody's so confused because everybody has the same damn fucking color schemes. Oh, Stern Guard are out there from Fiery Marine. Yeah, we do see a power bash situation from the Space Marine players. Flamers coming out. Gonna be burning the generators. Guardsmen moving up. That's a lot of plasma on the guardsmen. That'll literally burn all these Space Marines down. Assault Squad jumping in there. They're getting focus fire by all the plasma. Apothecary is going to be dropping a heal on them, knocking a bunch of people over. There's a lot of DPS still on those Assault Squad, forcing a retreat there. Guardsmen are going to be knocked back there by the scouts. Point blank. Oh my god, the DPS there on those scouts. Nice grenade. Oh, he does see the grenades. Oh, the grenades in the whirlwind though. The combo, the flamer, and the tactical is almost wiping everybody. That was a vile combo on all those poor guardsmen. Okay. Where's the Manticore? Where's the Manticore? Is the Manticore shooting again? Manticore's still not shooting. Dude, there's so many rhinos in the field. This is fucking evil, guys. Stern Goons. Okay, Force Commander leading the charge there. Does get suppressed. Does teleport. Has the teleport back. Does shut down the heavy weapon squad and knocks him over. Whirlwind's going to be doing AoE DPS on everything. Tacticals here feasting versus a guardsman. Ooh, Stormtrooper squad. Stormtrooper squad. Trying to hunt down the Razorback. Oh, no. Nice mine there on the Razorback. And we do see the Stormtroopers trying to focus fire. But the Devastators, the triple Devastators. Oh my god, the Manticores though. Oh, the Manticores saved those Stormtroopers as the Force Commander assassinates one of them. Nice. That was a really good pick. Out here in the north, we do see the Force Commander feasting, about to assassinate the guardsman. What? How did that guy live? That Commissar lived. Last cannon does take out the Rhino. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rhinos are going down. Inakura has lost both of these Rhinos. The year of the Rhino has gone extinct. Autocannon feasting here. Last cannon feasting as well. Assault Squad does jump the autocannon. Whirlwind trying to do some CC. Plasma guns there from the guardsmen, focusing fire. Lord Commissar almost going down. Nice suppression there on the Assault Squad, but do get healed by the Apothecary. Nice heals. And yeah, the Space Marines have... Oh my god, Inakura just lost something else. Wow. Nice plays here from Princess on the side. Really outplaying Inakura. Okay, Assault Squad again getting healed. Sweet as catharsis, says Princess. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, Lord General getting bullied there by all the tacticals. The heavy bolter team really saving them. Whirlwind not being able to shut them down because of the shield. But the grenade does fly, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be not knocking them over. And that's a very painful loss there for Jeff. Manticore Strike being used on the Apothecary just because we hate him. Oh, he needed that Manticore Strike versus all these Devastators as they're hunting down the Manticore. Power Fist trying to shut down the Manticore. Oh my god, the Power Fist Force Commander chasing the Manticore. Oh, the Power Fist Force Commander might be able to take it out. Oh, that's such a painful loss here for 505. The sprint ability has ended. Lord Commander, Meltaguns. Meltaguns. Whoa, the Lord Commander, he does get it, but he pays for it for his life. Force Commander goes down, taking out the fucking Manticore, as the Devastators are going to be feasting uncontested now. Unless an artillery strike gets called. Didn't knock them all over. I thought that would have been a knocked over. And he lost delivery. That's going to hurt. Dude, literally. White Rhino status, extinct. It's actually really funny in that, Rogue. Dude, you're on a roll tonight, Rogue. Okay, last cannon team going to be contested here. Mass knockback there by the Force Commander. But there's a lot of plasma gun fire going to be headed his way. Whirlwind again feasting on those poor guardsmen. Oh, do we see a wipe on those guardsmen? Yeah, wipe on the guardsmen. Oh, second wipe, potential wipe here on these guardsmen as the Force Commander just keeps knocking everybody over. It does teleport out to safety with his teleporter pack. Assault Squads here, dude. These poor guardsmen just getting thrown into everywhere. Dude, like literally there's so many guardsmen bodies. Tier 3 being researched by all the guardsman players. Jeff being the only Space Marine player about to hit Tier 3. Fiery Marine now researching Tier 3. Assault Squad jumping on top of the Heavy Bolter, forcing a retreat. Plasma Guns desperately trying to DPS into the Assault Squad. Teleporting Thunder Force Commander is there. Okay, Plasma Guns there trying to micro the Force Commander away. Dude, this teleporting force commander. Jesus Christ.
Tech is at maximum capability.
Okay, Devastator Marines pushing up. I beg your pardon, says Jeff. Wait, well, does the force commander not? We take Jeff balls. Oh, that's what Fire is saying on chat. They retreat, so no knockback. Hi, Will. Hope you're having a sensational evening tonight, sir. Oh, stormtroopers need to be very careful to the force commander. Princess should be able to be the first. Oh, actually, no. 505 getting Kazarkin, it seems.
Reporting enemy contact.
Okay, Guardsman Blot here trying desperately to DPS these tacticals, forcing them back. Apothecary there trying to drop a heal. The dreaded Devastator line getting focused there by these Melta guns. One of the Devastator squads about to go down. Tacticals do force these stormtroopers back, as the heavy bolter does suppress the tactical squad. Force commander also forced to retreat. Melta guns turning around to start blasting into the tacticals as they no longer become suppressed. Guardsmen there with plasma will be forcing those tacticals, and Fire Marines actually in the retreat right now as the Guardsmen move up. Kazarkin being completed here from 505. Curious to see what kit they're going to be building.
That upgrade isn't
Kazarkin coming out from Princess as well. The double whirlwinds, they're paying off in the tier 2 transition, but tier 3 they're going to be less and less relevant, I fear. I'm setting it in and go tactical spam. Me too. Did Jeff seriously go tier 3 just to buy another whirlwind? Oh no, he's always had whirlwinds, unless he just repurchased one. I don't think he lost a whirlwind. Okay, guardsmen being forced to retreat. Second guard, heavy weapon squad, very ambitiously forward for some reason, forced to retreat. Assault squad taking a lot of DPS. Assault squad taking exceptional DPS. The giant ping of death coming out from the Lord Commissar. Ooh, beautiful force wall there from the Librarian. Nice dodge there by 505. Where are the Kazarkin? Kazarkin taking a lot of DPS there. Get plasma devastated. As Fire Marine now leads the charge there. Are those Vanguard vets? I don't think. No, they're just basic assault squad. Kazarkin. Ooh, Kazarkin losing a lot of models there in the retreat. As the force commander still rocking his power fist. Jesus Christ, those double whirlwinds. Princess can call in a Lehman Russ. If he gets a Lehman Russ, I think it's over, right? Unless they're setting up for like a Baneblade or something. Looking at Princess's resources, they're very awfully close to calling in a Baneblade. Feeling oiled up. Oh my god. It's like Eldar going tier 3 and then just buying an Autarch to literally. Masterful strats. Nice power bash here from 505 and Princess. But they're about to get collapsed by all the Space Marines. Good force wall coming in. I actually don't think it'll... Yeah, it won't connect. Okay, Assault Squad now flanking Princess's army. Oh, beautiful smite there from the Librarian. Mass retreat is going to be sounded here as the Assault Squad keep ambushing the poor Guardsmen. But in the meantime, we have a Special Forces mission, guys. We have a Special Forces mission, guys. Will he be able to do it? 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 One's down. One's down. One's down. Oh, he almost got the second one. Nice assassination on one of the whirlwinds, though. These stormtroopers paid for themselves doing that. They did God's work there. Baneblade. No, Stormlord on the field from Princess very, very soon. Jeff literally repurchasing his whirlwind and summoning. Nasty artillery strike there. Oh, that's going to hit Fiery Marine's entire army. Oh, God, that's so painful. That's a lot of wreck loss there. Luckily, those Devastators live with one model each. Whirlwind being pushed back there. Kazarkin being forced back as well. A couple models beating on the retreat, but they gotta wait. Lehman Russ is being called in now. Stormlord is going to be leading the charge. There's nothing much there going to be canceling that Stormlord. Uh-oh, this Commissar needs to be careful. Aspect, retreat your Commissar. Aspect, no! Commissar does get blasted in melee. Will these Guardsmen die? Assault Squad try to get the flank there. Oh, almost get the full squad. Vanguard vets. 17 health, 14 health. The Commissars would be the last living model there. Terminators feasting there with the Flamers. Kill the entire Guardsman squad that was upgraded. Oh. Brother, help me. I've fallen. Ladies and gentlemen, do we see it? the good, the bad, the ugly Stormlord is here, leading the charge. That's gonna be mulching through infantry with its giant Vulcan cannon. How do they live? I don't know, dude. I have no idea. It's the Bane Blade emote. Sebastian, if you send me that emote, is that a video or something? I'm not aware of it. If you send me that email, I'll add it. Just forgetting about units is mind-boggling. Yeah, it happens. I mean, it happens when you're this late in the game, though. Nice smite there from the Librarian. Force Commander. Ooh, Force Commander getting absolutely deleted from the face of the earth. Ooh, Orbital Strike there does catch a couple models. Actually fails the retreat. He was anticipating a retreat. Nice micro there from 505. Lima Rust trying to focus some DPS on the Space Marines there. Oh, massive knockbacks there from the Whirlwind. Terminators and Friends leading the charge. Oh, God, what's even happening here? These Stormtroopers need to get the fuck out of there. Okay, Stormtroopers forced to retreat. Lehman Rust transitioning to Executioner, trying to DPS there. Stormlord is here. Oh, it's going to be mulching these scouts right in front of them. Lord General is going to be going down, as well as the Guardsman there by the heavy flamer from the Terminators. Okay, Stormlord is on the field. That'll be securing the middle. It needs to really rapidly push, though. The Space Marines don't have anything except for Plasma Devastators to really deal with the Stormlord. Executioner is also moving up. Whirlwind's raining hell on the Stormlord. Oh, careful with the Lehman Rust, though. Careful with the Lehman Rust. Don't push too high. Oh, there's the last cannon. Oh, into the insane Arty Strike. Oh my God, that's such a painful. That's 3 squads completely wiped in that barrage right there. Holy fuck, that was a beautiful, beautiful nuke. Oof. Exceptional nuke, though. The Stormlord needs to push up. There's nothing really stopping the IG from just running through the Space Marine army right now. They just lost almost everything in that wipe. Okay, Terminators here trying to buy some time, as literally blue team has 91 victory points. The Guardsmen have a really great chances at comeback now with those wipes. Inquisitor there trying to buff their units, does root the Terminators. Executioner trying to do some DPS into the Terminators. But the heavy flamer, dude, does so much damage versus the guard. Stormlord trying to push up. Last cannon there providing a little bit of fire support. Throw some guardsmen. Oh, but the Plasma Devastator will shut those guardsmen down, though. Nice DPS there from the guardsmen. Kazarkin gonna be getting jumped there by the assault squad. Victory point being researched right there. Executioner desperately trying to shut down. Whirlwind's trying to shut down there. Plasma Devastator into the Guardsman squad. Almost full wipes and preventing the capture as well. Executioner DPS is exceptionally high, forcing them back. Force Well being summoned there to knock back everybody. Lord Kamas are literally forcing himself to capture that. Oh my God, the Lehman Rust getting plasma cannon there. Almost going down. Lehman Rust desperately needs repairs as the Stormlord slowly advances forward, getting pelted there by the Whirlwinds. Oh my God, these Kazarkin. You could not afford to lose these Kazarkins to the pissed off Librarian. One model left. One guy gets sniped. Orbital Strike being called in. Oh, it catches a Guardsman squad. That's a very painful loss for those Guardsmen. I think they'll live. They have 2 models left. Okay, retreat being called, but victory point is being researched. The Stormlord literally base capping the Space Marines, but they have the Lehman Rust, not the Lehman Rust, a Land Raider of their own. Oh, who's this? Oh, this poor Force Commander. Inakura, your Force Commander got pelted. Okay, Land Raider Redeemer is going to be moving up. The Land Raider Redeemer is a beautiful tech piece versus the IG forces. 505 can call in something big. I think he's saving up for a super unit himself. Do we see IG come back? Who knows? Guardsman here. Oh, 505 needs to be careful. Force retreat on those Guardsmen. Plasma Devastator setting up. But the Power Fist Lower Commissar is moving up with the Fiscal Brokas. Okay, Lower Commissar going to be feasting there as the autocannon providing some covering fire. Dude, those Plasma Devastators getting pelted. Meanwhile, in the middle here, we do see a Space Marine push against the Stormlord. Soul Squad leading the charge into the Guardsmen. Autocannon doing really good DPS. Needs to immediately redeploy. Last Cannon desperately trying to move through. Guardsmen get full wipe there by the engagement with the Heavy Flamer from the Terminator squad. That really hurts to see. Last Cannon needs to get out of dodge here. The Stormlord needs to start DPSing into the Terminators. Ogrins need to retreat as well. They're right in front of a bunch of Terminators. They get knocked out. Ogrins need to retreat. What are we doing, Princess? Oh, if those Ogrins die, that's a very bad tackle. But luckily, those Ogrins will be able to live. Inquisitor trying desperately to DPS. Space Marine's very low. Terminator's about to go down to the Vulcan. The Stormlord almost wipes the Terminators, but luckily they get it to teleport out. Tactical's desperately trying to bring down the Stormlord via rockets. Tactical's Marines being knocked out there. Meltagun's there. Oh, Tactical's almost going down. Why is the Stormlord facing the side? You need to be shooting with their giant volcano cannon. I think it was a massive misplay for Inakura not moving up his Land Raider. He needed to support all his Space Marines. Nice decap here from Inakura with his Librarian, though, as the victory points are very dire there for the blue team. Oh, Lord General 505 is forced to retreat. 505 is about to call in something big. He's pulling all of his resources. Still has a nuke. Fist of Woka, so true. We'll say goodbye to all those Devastators, dude, literally. Okay, guys, been trying to retake that. Okay, Librarian gets caught. Oh, no! Did the Librarian assassinate the fucking Ogryn? Oh, that's so painful. That's a painful loss there for Princess. Oh. Why didn't Icarus say WTF? Okay, Lehman Russ is on the field. Double Lehman Russes. Dreadnought from Fiery Marine with a Meltagun. That's an interesting choice. There's so many fucking missiles happening. Executioner's going out. Plasma Cannon's going out. Repair bunker, anybody? I think that's a repair bunker. Meltagun Dreadnought going to be chasing after the Lehman Russ there. Won't be able to do much versus it, but that's a Vanquisher Lehman Russ moving up. Vanquisher Lehman Russ going to be focusing that Dreadnought. Dreadnought's now at half health by the Vanquisher. Terminators, no, Tacticals here throwing themselves. Dreadnought getting eviscerated by the Land Raider. Not Land Raider, Lehman Russ, I apologize. Land Raider trying slowly to push up. These guardsmen and getting these Khazarkin getting obliterated. Terminators trying to lead the charge, but that's a lot of DPS on those Terminators. Execution. The IG might make a comeback here, guys. Melted Dread is ambitious. I love it. Well, I gotta absolutely eviscerate. Oh, the Fist of Broca's Commissar almost dying to the Terminators. Salt Squad getting melted there by the Plasma Executioner. Massive armada of guardsmen. We do see a Stormblade being researched here by 505. He finally managed to afford it. My frame rate is dying in this game. Plasma desperately trying to shoot into the Stormlord. Stormlord needs to be facing left. It needs to use its main weapon into the infantry, not its side weaponry. Execution here eviscerating the poor Apothecary. Vulcan, oh my god, the Librarian. Librarian almost getting it completely pelted there. The IG armor, guys, that might literally be able to say, unless Inakura here with the Tacticals. Inakura here with the Tacticals. Nice micro there from Inakura, desperately trying to buy some time here. Terminator Flamers here, doing really good DPS. Is it FF from the Lehmans? No name. It might be. To be honest, the Lehman Russes are the only thing holding the fort, but this back half, the Tacticals might get wiped there by the Psyker and melee question mark? I don't think so. Nice reaction there, but the guardsmen need to be very careful. Who is that fighting the volcano? The fucking captain! He stunned the Stormlord with his Power Fist. But will he pay for his crimes? Oh, is that a Manticore? What is that? Oh no. Oh no, the Plasma Devastators don't see this! Oh, that's so much damage! That was one volley, guys! And they're all retreating into the Land Raider. They don't see this. Wow. Really exceptional plays. That's going to delay the Space Marines even further. Oh my god, this game's still going. Hi, Swan. Yes, the guardsmen are hunkering down, dude. Well, they survived again, dude, literally. Ooh, Lehman Russ almost goes down to the last cannon. Oh, the last cannon lost line of sight of it. Lehman Russ is exceptionally low. Needs to be repaired. We see another nuke. How are these guys? That Lehman Russ, not Lehman, the Land Raider Redeemer is literally keeping them alive. The Stormlord is pushing into the Space Marine base right now. They're going for the chokehold right now. That's a very ambitious Lord General. In the thick of it, does get assassinated by the Force Commander. Oh god. Oh, this might be an overextension from the Imperial Guard here, guys. Oh, Power Fist to shut down the Stormlord with the Power Fist. Actually, it doesn't connect. He fails to connect. What is even happening? That Land Raider is exceptionally low, guys. The Stormblade's almost there. Stormblade's managing its wave. That Stormblade gets into the thick of this. I think it's GG for the Space Marines, but the Guard are really overextending here. This Stormlord's completely surrounded by Terminators and melee. If this Stormlord goes down, it gets a Melta Bomb strapped to the side of it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stormlord loses control and slams into the wall and explodes. That is an exceptionally expensive loss here for the Imperial Guard and a massive W for the Space Marines. Luckily, there's another one. Luckily, here's the replacement. Luckily, here's the replacement. The Stormblade is here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that was a nasty friendly fire there from the Devastator. Ooh, nasty plasma shot there on those tacticals. Get full healed by the Apothecary, luckily. 54 victory points left for the Space Marines as they get that push was worth it. They got the decap on the victory points, guys. These two Lehman Russes standing firm is exceptionally important. Lol, but we have another one. Dude, literally, yeah, we have another one. Oh, nasty plasma shot there. Just wiped that poor guy. The double plasma Devastators. Oh, is it another nuke? Nice napalm there on the plasma Devastators. Oh, Stormblade into that. Oh, orbital strike. Oh, point blank orbital strike. 505 doesn't see this. Those are a bunch of shots into the Stormblade. Oh, no. Oh, the Stormblade's gonna get one-shotted. Those are 5 shots going into its rear armor right now. Oh my god. Luckily, it micro forward. It micro forward and dodged all the nukes coming in this retreat path. Oh my god, these poor guards are gonna get absolutely obliterated here. Oh my god, it's an absolute bloodbath. But ladies and gentlemen, there's 12 victory points left. The Stormblade still lives. The Space Marines desperately need to contest his victory point, but it's completely surrounded. All the Space Marines are throwing all their bodies into the thick of it. But ladies and gentlemen of the grimdark future, the victory will be going to the Imperial Guard. Congratulations to 505, Aspect, and Princess Hex for holding down the fort. What an absolute slobber knocker of a fight. And congratulations to those games. So true, Swan Knight. So true. We're the dominant species.
We built all this. We're powerful and we're beautiful.
Okay, I need to run. Why did that have to be so long? What the hell? Princess, you literally asked for a fast game and you got an hour-long game. Thank you very much, Sebastian. And congratulations to everybody who participated in tonight's Faction War. Thank you all for joining. Please join us on Thursday night for our 1v1 Swiss tournament. The signups are in the Discord for those who are uninterested. GG's to Inikura, Jefferson, and Fiery Marine for an exceptional game. And before we end tonight, let's give the... Oh my god. Okay. Whoever voted for the IG is going to be filthy rich because it was a 15 split. Meaning only a couple of people voted for the IG. So whoever voted for the IG is going to get a shit ton of points because of the conversion rate. Give us the points. What? Only 90 points? Did you guys not vote at all? That's a meme. GG's, guys. Hope you guys have an exceptional rest of your evening. See you guys on Thursday, and thank you so much for joining us. Let's see if we can raid somebody. Spread the love, and if you guys stick for the raid, you can earn some couple of more channel points. And let's raid. Let's see who wants to be raided. Let's raid good old Turin. He's live right now, so let's show some love here to Turin. So /raid Turin RTS. So stay here for the raid, guys. Give Turin some love as we now transition over. Bye bye, guys.